Yes, I will. Nothing can stop your desire to be with you. Oh, baby, won't you come as emergency? Come on, fire burning, honey. So listen, don't you know now is the perfect time? People think that that's just to make it right in the night. Hit the love spot. I give you all that I've got. I want to love you. You're young thing, love is amazing. Love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I want to love you. You're young thing, love is amazing. Love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will.
Sunny 99.3.
And in what month this clock never seems so alive. I can't keep up and I can't back down. I've been losing so much time. 'Cause there's you and me and all other people, nothing to do, nothing to lose, and it's you and me and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. One of the things that I wanna say just aren't coming alright. I'm tripping in words, you got my head spinning, I don't know where to go from here. 'Cause there's you and me and all other people, nothing to do, nothing to prove, and that's you and me and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. Something about you now, I can't quite figure out. Everything she does is beautiful. Everything she does is fine. 'Cause there's you and me and all other people, nothing to do, Nothing to lose, and it's you and me, and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you and me, and all other people, nothing to do, nothing to prove, and it's you and me, and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. Workday is it, and then what month? This clock never seems so right.
That's Lifehouse with you and me. I have a friend right now who's on vacation with her son, and she called and vented a little bit. She wasn't happy with her hotel room, and I'm thinking she's being a little bit of a diva until she actually explained what was wrong. So, first of all, they are in a tropical place, so you would need a good air conditioning. Theirs is broke in the room. Also, the previous tenants were smokers, even though it is a non-smoking room. And the last thing she mentioned was every time they go and try to get ice, it looks like the ice machine is either broken or all that is in there is water. Now, I thought, okay, what kind of hotel are you staying at? She's actually staying at a really nice one. And according to USA Today, most people are in similar situations for her. They either want a new room or a refund after finding out that the room is a smoky room, there's a broken air conditioner or a broken TV. Those are on the unacceptable list. But you know the number one thing that would make people ask for another room? Blood stains. Yeah, for me, that's number one. If anything looks like it could be blood, I want out now, even if it's ketchup.
I'm terrible with money. Apparently, a PhD in physics won't help me predict the trajectory of my own retirement. So I work with TIAA Cref. You get quality, personalized advice no matter what your balance is. For me, they make investing as easy as Newtonian physics.
Advice for everyone. One more way. TIAA Cref is created to serve and built to perform. Visit TIAA.org. TIAA Cref Individual Institutional Services LLC. This testimonial is an act of portrayal. Advice is subject to institutional plan rules. Investing involves risk. Individual results will vary.
Don't miss Kohl's 3-day sale this Friday through Sunday. Buy more, save more. Take an extra 15% off. Spend $100 more and take an extra 20% off. Go to Kohl's.com to download your savings packs. Then, use it on top of already great savings. Like 40 to 50% off young men's and boys Star Wars apparel. And 10 to 40% off all NFL team apparel and home. This weekend at Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Sunny 99.3. Now at the Home Depot, get the Kidda Remote Link Monitor for just 99 bucks. It works with your existing smoke or carbon monoxide alarms. Nothing more to buy, no more monthly fees. If an alarm triggers anywhere in your house, it alerts you through your smartphone or tablet, wherever you are. It's as simple and easy and affordable as that. Let's do this. The Kidda Remote Link Monitor, only 99 bucks and only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. While supplies last, U.S. only.
Valley Gas and Liquor, your vape headquarters, is offering some frightfully good fall specials to help color your mood. A 175-liter of Fireball is only $26.99, and Lord Calvert is just $13.99 for a 175-liter. You're watched over, you can quench your thirst with any size fountain drink for just $1, and refills are only 70 cents. Of course, Valley Gas and Liquor is your one-stop vape shop. Ask about half-price CE4 pencils, all the great products from Kanger, Tech, and Vision Spinner, plus all your wicked smoke juices too. Stop in and see why they're the talk of the Valley. Valley Gas and Liquor in Gearing.
All your paintings on the film, they do the sand dance, don't you know? If they move too quick, oh well, it's falling down like a domino. All the buzz are men by the night, got the money on the bet. Those crocodiles, oh well, they snap their teeth on your cigarette. Going back to the hookah, I say, rock like an Egyptian.
Along with dresses, take their trays, spin around and across the floor. They've got the moves, oh, hey, oh. You drop your drink, then they bring you more. All the school kids, so 6 girls, books, they like the frog in the middle bed. When the buzzer rings, oh, hey, oh. They're walking like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, walk like an Egyptian. Life in the streets and your thoughts shift your under and you pull your back. Life's hard to know, well, it's like a pose on a Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops are hanging out in the donut shops. They sing and dance, oh well, spin the drug grooves down the block. The Japanese rebellion, the party boys call adrenaline. And the Chinese know, oh well, they walk the line like Egyptian. All the cops in the donut shops say, walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
The Twin Cities' best variety. Sunny 99.3.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my legs could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see a ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know This is war, this is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the walls already? I was never one to believe the hype. See that for the black and white. Try twice as hard in a math is not good. They come again to jack my stash. That's alright. I found a martyr in my bed tonight. Stops my bones from wondering just why Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again, but some nights I always win. But I still wake up, I still see a ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know.
I told these soldiers, wash my hands of that for this, and miss my mom and dad for this? No. When I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, they sound like the swans of
looking for my sister in the corner she call off. Man, I look into my nephew's eyes. Man, you wouldn't believe the most amazing things they can come from. Some terrible
Sunny 99.3.
day after day I'm more confused. Yeah, I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling the strain. Always shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me Can't ever think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. And I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me when my mind is free, no melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me, the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know that I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. It's what we are, making me strong, making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away, drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away, drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away, drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
with estate and tax planning, you should seek professional help. But when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. Talking with someone about your investments, your future, or your estate planning is a very sensitive thing. I'm Clark Wisniewski, Chief Trust Officer for the Trust Division at Platte Valley Bank, where we pride ourselves in serving our neighbors, our friends, and our family.
Platte Valley Bank Trust Division, your best choice. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC. Some investments may not be FDIC insured, may lose value, and are not guaranteed by the bank.
Aloha, always ko'uino, number 15, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into this afternoon's coverage of Lady Cougar Volleyball right here on Sunny 99.3. Michael Reed Longley from the Logos broadcast booth, and from screen printing to embroidery, Logos has you covered. Shop the showroom or get something custom made at Logos at 1344 10th Street in Gering, as I'm already dodging volleyballs here at Cougar Palace. It is the wrap-up for the Lady Cougar Classic, and it is going to be a dandy, as I say Michael Reed here in Logos broadcast booth. My statistician for the afternoon, Kendra Nola Reed, and back in the West Coast studios, Teresa Montees, running the show, and Westco, of course, Service Solutions Success. Been looking forward to this one for a while now. Number 1 WNCC hosting number 4 Iowa Western, and it should be a good matchup between two top 5 teams, as the Cougars, this is their second to last regular season finale before they prepare for postseason tournament play, and it certainly is going to be a great tune-up to really get a good measuring stick of where they stand with the top teams in the country. As the first time these two teams met, it was the first weekend of the volleyball season, an early tournament at Council Bluffs. Iowa Western hosting the tournament. Cougars went 2-2 on the weekend, losing to Iowa Western, who was then number 1 in the country, and also Jefferson, Missouri over that first weekend. However, the Cougars now number 1 in the nation, and they face off against Iowa Western, who has hung around the top 10 all season long, and here late on, now number 4, and we'll see which team can get the advantage here in this matchup today as the Lady Cougar Classic comes to a close. The 2-day tournament, the third of 3 tournaments for the Cougars on the season. Time now to take a quick look at the starting lineups, brought to you by The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing, in business for the last 20 years, your screen printing headquarters. Stop into The Zone at 1813 Broadway in downtown Scottsbluff. Starting first for the Iowa State Reavers, it will be number 1, Olivia Wolodkowicz. She is a 5'9 freshman out of Omaha. Number 4, Larissa Ficosi, the 5'7 freshman out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Number 5, Macy Coffey, 5'11 sophomore out of Blue Hill, Nebraska. Number 13, Taylor Leesmeyer, 5'11 sophomore out of Lincoln. Number 14, Gabriela Straziri, 6' sophomore out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Number 15, Maylee Spencer, 5'5 sophomore, and she is out of Kaneohe, Hawaii, and she will be the libero today for Iowa Western. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Reavers, number 16, Iva Deek, 6' freshman out of Zagreb, Croatia. Starting this afternoon for the Cougars, number 1, Fabiana Andrade, the 5'7 sophomore out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. The libero to start the game will be number 2, Kielo Kao Perez from Fresh Waimanalo, Hawaii. 5'7 sophomore out of Fresh Waimanalo, Hawaii. Number 6, Kaylee Spire, 6' freshman out of Gearing, getting the start today. Number 8, Boogie Tiamalu, 6' freshman out of Kaneohe, Hawaii. Number 9, Barbara Brisano, 5'10 freshman out of Lima, Peru. Number 13, Jaji Gerano, 6' freshman out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Cougars, number 14, Katie Ernest, 5'10 sophomore out of Dalton. Starting lineups again brought to you by The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing, in business for the last 20 years. They are your screen printing headquarters. Stop into The Zone at 1813 Broadway in downtown Scottsbluff. We're going to step aside, take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set for number 1 versus number 4 with Cougar Volleyball right here on Sunny 99.3.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco, service, solutions, success. Westco's your best value through and through.
The world's most intriguing diamonds come from the master craftsmen of Antwerp, Belgium, the world's diamond capital. This is Tracy from Bentley's Fine Jewelry Repair. By journeying direct to Antwerp, I'm able to examine and hand-select each individual diamond for my store. Before I leave, I will be pre-selling diamonds at savings of 40 to 50% off retail prices. Come and see us before October 1st to pre-order your dream diamond direct from Antwerp, Belgium. That's Bentley's Fine Jewelry Repair, downtown Scottsbluff, your only local direct diamond importer.
I'm Lara Dish, number 12, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3, getting a piece of the national anthem there just before the startup of our matchup between the 35-3 number 1 team in the nation, the WNCC Cougars. Under second-year head coach Benny Canales, his assistant is Kylie Cornelio, and Iowa Western is under the tutelage of head coach Alicia Williams, her assistants Ben Bolt and Lance Lunds. Lance actually with a tie to Southwest Nebraska as he is a Grant native. The former Plainsman now coaching with the Iowa Western Reavers program. Reavers, a perennial powerhouse in Division I volleyball. Iowa Western, again, number 4 in the nation. They are 33-5 on the season. Had a couple of losses there through the middle part of their season, but again, finishing strong, and just like the Cougars, I'm certain they have improved over the course of the season since that opening weekend, so this should again be a great measuring stick between these two teams to find out just where they stand with the regional tournaments and national tournaments looming right along the horizon as they announce the Cougars for their final home game here at Cougar Palace this season. Again, they will wrap up the regular season at Sterling on Wednesday versus the NJC Plains women. Trying to maintain their undefeated streak in Region 9 South play. That would put them at 10-0 in the conference. We'll see if they can finish that business. But also trying to hold their undefeated streak here at home. And it is certainly going to be tested here today against the Reavers in Cougar Palace this afternoon. Scoreboard this afternoon is brought to you by TLC, the Lifestyle Center. At the Lifestyle Center, save 25 to 40% off all trees and shrubs. Get $5 off any cosmetics, skincare, or hair care products when you bring in your old. Get a free Pandora ring when you buy 2 rings. That event ends today, so make sure you take advantage. Pumpkin Pedicure Special, $40. Book online at thespabytlc.com and buy 2 chemical peels. Get the 3rd free this month. Schedule a consultation with Morgan by calling 632-5900. And have you heard about the Alex and Ani bracelets at TLC? You can check out the entire collection, as well as fall and Halloween decor for indoors and outdoors. Book online anytime at thespabytlc.com. The Lifestyle Center at 3109 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. Just about ready to get underway here from Cougar Palace. It is number 1 WNCC versus number 4 Iowa Western. Iowa Western will start on the right side of the floor. They're wearing white jerseys with light blue numerals, like gray stripe trim and black shorts. Cougars will wear their home blue with white numerals and gold lettering, gold trim, blue shorts as well, while the libero, Kale Perez, will wear the all-white jersey with blue numerals and gold trim with the blue shorts. Indications are the Cougars will start with the ball here. I believe Fabian Andrade will begin service. And we just await the all-clear to get things going here in the final game of the Lady Cougar Classic at Cougar Palace. Been a good season for Coach Canales and company here in their second year. picking up their 35th win last night against the Lancers of EWC. We'll see if they can pick up a huge win at number 36 here today, and we are underway from Cougar Palace. Service across from Andrade, played near the net, swatted across by Macy Coffey. Free ball now for the Cougars and knocked over by Brisano. Iowa Western now with a chance. Left side shot just stays inside. And a quick kill for Gabriella Strazzeri for Iowa Western makes it 1-0 Reavers on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. And Strazzeri just keeping that one in bounds for the first point of the game. Service is across. Cougars now played up towards the net, and Boogie Tiamalu denied back over in one. Jaji Girado tries to push it back across, but now the Reavers with a free ball opportunity. Hit over, saved by Andrade, and out the net, knocked over by Brisano. Great resiliency showed by the Cougars there. Shot coming back the way, though. Cross-court swing from Gabriella Strazzeri. She's got both points in the game so far. And the Reavers out to a 2-0 lead here early on in the Runza first set. Service across from Taylor Leesmeyer. Played up front. Andrade gives Brisano a chance, but she bounces that one off the top of the net, and it goes straight out of bounds. So far, things not going the Cougars' way early on, and they find themselves in a 3-point hole for the Reavers. Leesmeyer continues service, back row, K.O. Perez. Now Andrade gives Jaji Girado a chance on the right side. And that one does bounce off the backboard. I'm not entirely sure that wasn't still going to be in play, but the whistle blows. And Iowa Western actually played that off the backboard. However, the whistle blows, and that ends the play 3-1. Jaji Girado with the kill. High dig up front, played right towards the net, and it's going to be a net violation called against Iowa Western. Cougars with 2 straight points, back within 1. It's 3-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Pretty good crowd here at Cougar Palace today, as you would expect in this 2 top 5 team matchup. Service across by Girado, played near side. Nice dig there by Ernest, goes high up in the rafters. Then Girado plays it a little more manageably towards the net. Boogie Tiamalu there. Over it goes now. Iowa Western swinging from all sides. Cougars keep it in play, and now a chance for Kaylee Spryer, but she misplays it at the net. Missed opportunity there for the Gehring native as she looked all alone in the middle and just came up short. The mistake gives the point to Iowa Western. 4-2 now in the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Lauren Salerno will go back to serve, the Omaha native, in for the Reavers. Up front, Andrade now with a chance. Left side, Boogie Tiamalu is going to bounce that off the blockers and out of bounds. Point Cougars. Larissa Ficosi and Iva Deek over there, but Boogie Tiamalu bounces it back and forth between the two, and it goes out. Cougar point 4-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Reavers still in front by 1. Tiamalu with the serve. Near side, knocked over and off the blocker's hands, kept alive by WNCC. Andrade now far side to Peach. High dig, but Iowa Western keeps it alive. It's going to be played from the back row. Axe handle over. Now the Cougars with a free ball. Andrade up front, and that's going to be a point for Iowa Western. They're going to call Andrade for coming up over the net. It was played too close up front, and Andrade tried to bring it backwards, but the official's not fooled. That's going to be a Reavers point. 5-3 now in the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Iowa Western up by 2 here in the Runza first set. Service from Gabriella Strazzeri. Just crosses the net. Manu is there for the Cougars. Andrade swings it over far side. Peach denied. Block goes back, and a fired up Larissa Ficosi exchanges hand swats all around, and right now Iowa Western enjoying a 3-point lead, 6-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Strazzeri to serve again for the Reavers. Again, Manu is there. Andrade now feeds it near side, and cross-court shot from Brisano. Left side doesn't work, so the Cougars try the other side. A little more successful, and Brisano with the kill brings the Cougars back within 2, 6-4. As Brisano now serves, and that one's going to go straight out of bounds. Those little mistakes that the Cougars can get away with at times against perhaps lesser opponents will not work here today against the Reavers. And that service there gives the Reavers a 3-point lead back. Andrade will try to keep that one off the net. Peach plays it off the candy cane, and right now the Cougars playing out of sync. Certainly not the way that they need to play if they're going to come away with a win here today against Iowa Western. Service across from the libero. Now WNCC from the 10-foot line. Again, Brisano off the mark, but Iowa Western keeps it up in the air. Pushed over by Strazzeri. Free ball now for the Cougars. Andrade off the Peach, off the defender's hands, and out of bounds it goes. Cougars with the point, 8-5 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Teo Perez will serve for WNCC. This one goes back row, played up front by the Reavers. And a hard shot by Abby Bergston's going to go off the hands of Manu and out of bounds. So Bergston with the kill just into the ball game. 6-foot native of Council Bluffs. Freshman will bring a 4-point lead back to the Reavers, 9-5 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Larissa Focosi back to serve. Reavers have already played a game today. Faced NJC in a tune-up matchup, so they've already warmed up quite extensively. Playing like they're ready to go here so far today. Jaji Gerardo has her offering rejected. It comes back in three. Cougars now with another chance. Peach tries to go from left to right. Iowa Western keeps it in play. Pushed over. Nice diving save by Kale Perez. Now Andrade gives Grisano a chance. Iowa Western there again. Shot taken cross court, and I'll tell you, Abby Bergson at 6 foot looks much taller because she barely has to jump in order to swat that thing across, and she's going to get another kill. Iowa Western now with a 10-5 lead in the Runza first set. Back to serve is Focosi. And a rotation violation is going to get called against the Cougars. So many times have we seen that go against opponents of WNCC. And it just goes to show that the Cougars certainly seem a little bit discombobulated right now early on in this matchup with the Reavers. 11-5 now after the rotation violation. Service from Focosi once again. No whistle, but an ace. As Grisano and Manu both go to the floor trying to keep that one up, and it's just not going to work. Cougars looking extremely flat here, and I guess that should be the danger playing against a team that's already played one match in the day. Focosi will continue the service run. Iowa Western up by 7, 12-5 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. And a high dig by Grisano. Played right up front to Iowa Western, and the Cougars just completely out of rhythm right now. Macy Coffey gets the easy kill, and it's 13-5 Iowa Western. Cougars have got to find a way to regroup because they're just looking flat here in set number one. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Pop quiz. If Jimmy has a tuna sandwich, Susie has last night's leftovers, and you have a hot, delicious Spicy Jack burger from Runza, who's having an awesome day? You are, because our Spicy Jack is loaded with pepper jack, jalapenos, bacon, and jalapeno ranch. And if you want your day to get even more awesome, try the Spicy Jack Runza sandwich or chicken sandwich too. Spicy Jack's got so much flavor, we couldn't contain it to a burger. Runza, the difference is real.
Aloha, this is number 2, Kiala Keo Perez.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Cougars in a big hole here early, 13-5 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard in the Runza first set. Service will continue for Focosi. Line drives that one back row. Manu now to Andrade. Sweet spot. Jaji Gerardo will break up the momentum for Iowa Western. Just do that every single time, and I think things will go much better as Jaji Gerardo again catches that just up on the right side of the net. Swings it down off the blocker's hands, and Lara Peach will now go back to serve for the Cougars. High arcing serve goes back row, played up into the Raptors. Now Iowa Western at the net. Swung over, Kale Perez up front, and Andrade gives Boogie Tiamalo the chance. And it's going to bounce off Maylee Spencer's hands and out of bounds. So Boogie Tiamalo helping right the ship here. Cougars now down by 6, 13-7, trying to get a rally going here. Lara Peach will continue service for the Cougars. Cross-court shot into the corner. Iowa Western playing it up towards the net. Good shot, but Kale Perez with a dig back across. Iowa Western now with a free ball. Another hard hit, and I'll tell you, Abby Bergston has been the major weapon so far for the Reavers. And she's got another one now with 3 kills here in this first set, 14-7. Reavers leading by a touchdown here in set number 1. Olivia Wolodkowicz back to serve now for the Reavers. As she'll go from the middle of the floor, back goes to Brisano, and Andrade, perfect placement for Jaji Gerardo. And that bounces between the net, Liesmeyer and Struzeri a couple times before it falls. Jaji Gerardo with another kill here in set number 1. She's got 3. And it's 14-8. Cougars need a lot of points here in a row. Andrade will try to do that here from service. Iowa Western plays it up, 10-foot line, shot taken, blocked, kept alive by the Cougars. Tiamalu and then Kale Perez. The Cougars just have to swing it over in three. Iowa Western now with a chance. Near side, Strazzeri is blocked back, but they keep it alive. Back over it goes. Now the Cougars with a free ball. Boogie Tiamalu shot backside to Spencer. Iowa Western now coming back the other way. Blocked, kept alive. Cougars, great save from Andrade. And then knocked over by Brisano. Jaji Girado with another chance. Sends Spencer to the floor, but Iowa Western keeps it alive. Swung over by Strazzeri. Now Andrade with a chance. Jaji Girado pushes one over. Back corner, and Iowa Western's not going to get to it in time. Jaji Girado saw a spot right for the Pickens, and she pushes one into the back corner to bring the Cougars back within 5. 14-9 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Andrade will continue service. Cougars showing some life here midway through the first set. Andrade pounds the ball a couple times, now sends it across the net. Line drive shot back up front. Andrade jumps at the net, and it's going to be an ace off the hands of Strazzeri and out of bounds. Dig went well too far up to the net. Jaji Girado jumps up there and perhaps psyched out the Reavers. And the Cougars back within 4, 14-10. Andrade with the serve. Back row to Spencer. Up front it goes again. Near side Strazzeri. At the net, blocked back, and that's a Cougar point. That one didn't even clear. Strazzeri just short, and a timeout called by Iowa Western. Probably a good timeout by Alicia Williams because it's been all Cougars since that last timeout. 14-11 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Thanks so much to Runza for sponsoring the first set here at Cougar Palace. Runza doesn't think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing. And of course, Bluff Sports Network main sponsor is Pot Valley Companies, providing all of your Bluff Sports Network coverage. And with locations in Nebraska and Wyoming, they are your home team financial and insurance network that works for you. Visit online at tvbank.com. Cougars making a run here, 14-11, back within 3. Reavers had led by as many as 8. But the Cougars showing some life here, trying to come back in this Runza first set. We'll see if they can keep it going here. Service from Andrade, past the net, back row, played clear up by the scoreboard. Now Strazzeri just comes and palms one from the left side, but that's not going to clear the net, and the Cougars within 2. 14-12 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Andrade, the lucky penny here at the service line for the Cougars. We'll see if she can keep the streak going. Service across, back row. Strazzeri plays it again right up next to the net. She'll get the chance. Cross-court shot, Kale Perez. Up front, Andrade gives Jaji Girado. What a beautiful play by Girado. Didn't even bother with the power. Saw the Reavers all bunched up in the net. Wide open clearing in the back row, and she just pushes it over their heads to get the kill for the Cougars. A moment ago, it was 14-7. Now it's 14-3. 6 unanswered points for the Cougars, and Andrade will continue serving. Back row it goes. That one just out of bounds. That was certainly a judgment call. Looked like it might have been right on that line. But Andrade robbed of the ace. It will be an error. 15-13. Reavers get it back. And it's going to be Liesmeyer to serve. Kale Perez up front. Andrade now feeds Jaji Girado. Blocked back. Brisano keeps it alive. Jaji with another chance. Off the blocker's hands. It's going to go all the way to the right side of the floor. Iowa Western plays it backwards. And they're somehow going to get it across in 3. Free ball now for the Cougars. Andrade, far side, Boogie Tiamalu blasts one off the hands of Macy Coffey, and the Cougars within 1. And right now, Iowa Western, the one with the wide eyes on the floor, as the Cougars have roared back into this game. 15-14, services across from Jaji Girado. Reavers play it left side. They've just got to push it over. Free ball now for the Cougars. Jaji Girado to Andrade now. Brisano, cross-court shot. She ties the game at 15. And Brisano plays that right side sweet spot, and the Cougars have come all the way back to tie up this first set. Iowa Western looked like they were going to just continue to put their foot on the gas, but the Cougars, good timeout called by Coach Canales, and they have regained their focus, and we are tied up at 15 apiece. Saved by Andrade. Ernest keeps it alive, and Girado backwards it goes. Good save by the Cougars, but the Iowa Western Reavers are going to come away with a point. Gabriella Strazzeri off the hands, I believe, of Brisano on the right side, out of bounds. And Iowa Western retakes the lead by one, 16-15 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. But great effort by the Cougars to come back in this one. Service now from Lauren Salerno. 6'1" freshman out of Omaha. Service goes back row to Ernest Andrade. Now far side. Boogie Tiamalo, and it's going to fall. And Ida Deke, I believe, the only one to get a hand on that one for Tiamalu, but it falls in the middle of the floor. Tiamalu with the kill. That's 4 now for Boogie in this first set. She'll get service. Back row it goes. Iowa Western plays it at the 10-foot line. Swung over and out of bounds, and Cougars take the lead. Midway through this first set, 17-16 the score on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. And back to serve again is Boogie Tiamalu in this number 1 versus number 4 matchup. It has gone back and forth, sets up, nice play that time. First time either team has tried it. Larissa Picosi comes away with the successful opportunity. Ties the game up at 17 apiece. Cougars nowhere near that one. Completely unexpected and well timed by Picosi. Gabriella Strazzeri now back to serve for Iowa Western. 17 apiece on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Strazzeri pops one across. Manu up front to Andrade. Now in the middle of the floor. Brissano blasts one right off the head of Maylee Spencer, but somehow Iowa Western keeps it alive, and that literally went right off of Spencer's face. Iowa Western plays it off of her face, comes back and gets the point. Pretty unfortunate for the Cougars because Brissano looked like she just blasted one into next week, but Iowa Western's going to come away with a point. 18-17 now. Service from Strazzeri. Back row, Kao Perez to Andrade. Now Laura Peach with a chance, but she's blocked straight back down, and Iowa Western with a celebration indicative of a national title win will get the point and a 2-point lead, 19-17. Picosi looked like she had just won an Emmy. And back to serve will be Strazzeri once again, 19-17. Reavers with a 2-point lead late in set number 1. Cougars have got to regain that focus. They've brought him back into this one. And a cross-court swing from Brissano will turn things back around for the Cougars. Back within 1. 19-18. We'll see which team can finish this tightly contested runs of first set. Brissano back to serve. Cougars down by 1. Jumping serve goes cross-court. Kept alive. Iowa Western plays it. And a dig clear up into the rafters. Kao Perez now back up front 10-foot line and played over by Peach. Now Iowa Western with a chance. And just a delicate little shove from Ida Deke is all it takes. Cougars touch it as it goes out of bounds. And the Reavers back up by 2. Service for Spencer. And she'll get a back row swing to Manu. Fabiana Andrade now will give Brissano a chance. She just punches one over from the 10-foot line. And again, swinging true is Abby Bergston. She can't miss. Again, off the blocker's hands, and that one falls. And when it counts the most, the Reavers have the lead back. 3 points is the deficit for the Cougars. 21-18 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
For 3 generations, Jala Funeral Home has been here to help you through the trying times of losing a loved one. With an experienced staff of over 100 years of experience, we're still here to assist you in all your planning needs with professional and personal attention to every detail. We've been helping families since 1962 with unparalleled service and artistry. We're able to serve the Valley with the finest in funeral service, a proud past, and a promising future. Jala Funeral Home, our family serving your family for 3 generations.
I am Fabiana Andrade, number 1, and you are listening to Cougar Volleyball.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. 21-18 is the score. Maylee Spencer back to serve for Iowa Western. Reavers in front by 3. Andrade gives Laura Peach the chance on the right side. Kept alive by the Reavers. They'll play it left side now. Shot taken. Denied Bergston. And there's an added jump ball for Andrade. Comes back to the Cougars. They'll get a free ball here. Laura Peach with a chance left side. She'll swing it across. Spencer keeps alive. Iowa Western now back to the left side they go. And Abby Bergston, who has 5 kills in this first set, has been extremely crucial to the Reavers' effort here in set number 1. And Iowa Western with a 4-point lead, 22-18, on the edge of taking away set number 1 here at Cougar Palace. Spencer serves it back row. Mana was there. Now Andrade feeds it off the Peach. Off the front row defenders, kept alive by the Reavers. Another chance for Bergston. This time Versano is there, set up for Andrade. Iowa Western keeps it alive though. Another chance for Bergston. High dig for Kale Perez up front. Santana Mitchell in a jump ball. Comes back to WNCC. Kale Perez back up front, pushed over by Peach, but the Reavers keep it alive. Now at the 10-foot line. It's hit over by Strazzeri. Too much on it past the back line, and the Cougars get the point. 22-19 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. And the Cougars with an all-important service here. Kale Perez swings one into the back row. Reavers play it up towards the net. Chance for Bergston, and that one just stays in bounds. Bergston, extremely frustrating to the Cougars this afternoon so far, as she has been just unstoppable all along that net, and the Cougars have got to try to find an answer for her, as they are in a serious jeopardy of losing this first set to the Iowa Western Reavers. Played far side, Laura Peach, good shot, but again denied by Iowa Western, played over in three, pushed over by Andrade. Iowa Western again, always just somebody right there to come away with it. Blocked back, Iowa Western keeps it alive. Now Bergston with another chance, blocked off, and another kill for Bergston. That one off the hands of Andrade, bounces off Brisano, and the Cougars find themselves in a set point situation. Iowa Western 1 point away from taking this, and it's been all Bergston in this first set. 7 kills for the freshman out of Council Bluffs. And the Cougars have got to try to find a way to shut her down. Service comes across just over the net. Brisano with a shot back the other way. Iowa Western plays it up towards the net. Some miscommunication there by Iowa Western, but they keep it alive. Johnny Brisano, cross-court shot right inside that left corner. Cougars have a lot of ground to make up, but they're still alive. 24-20. And service will be in the hands of Mariah O'Connor. We'll see if O'Connor can get a streak going here. Middle of the floor. Iowa Western's going to play it up towards the net. Bergston is going to shut down the first set, and rightfully so. She owned the entire first set. She might as well be the one to put the wraps on it, and the Cougars are going to be down 1-0 as Iowa Western takes the Runza first set. Runza doesn't think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They would like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing. The excitement has been let out of this Cougar Palace crowd. We'll see if the Cougars can try to get it back here in set number 2 as they trail 1-0 back with more Cougar volleyball after this 2-minute timeout on Sunny 99.3.
What sets Century Lumber apart? Well, that's easy. At Century Lumber Center, they're committed to providing their customers with quality products and outstanding service at competitive pricing that you've grown to expect. With a sales staff with over 80 years of experience, they're there to assist you with all of your projects from start to finish. Stop in today and let them help you with all of your hardware and construction needs. Let Century Lumber earn your business today. Century Lumber Center, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff. At Scottsbluff Body and Paint, we handle anything from towing, minor dents, and major collision damage with ease. Our investment in state-of-the-art equipment is backed by skilled technicians, trained in the latest repair techniques, and with years of experience. Best of all, we are insurance-friendly and recognized as a direct repair facility for many of the national insurance companies. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, the #1 rated body and paint shop in the Valley, located at 1502 Circle Drive, Scottsbluff. Waste Connections of Nebraska Incorporated provides the following services: residential, commercial, roll-off, and rural collection services. With the transfer station open to the public Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Main office business hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. Closed on Saturdays and Sundays. Waste Connections of Nebraska for all your waste needs. Located at 710 Country Club Road in Gearing. Give them a call at 308-632-6060. Nebraska Transport Company is proud to be able to support our local youth activities for over 40 years. NTC is a name that you know and can trust for all of your shipping needs, from LTL truckload, guarantee and expedited, to full-service logistics solutions, and now our newest division, pneumatic and bulk. If you're looking for a company where you're more than just a driver, we currently have various opportunities for you to join our team. NTC, a company that cares.
Hola, I am Barbara Briseño. I'm number 9, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Just about ready to get the second set underway as the Cougars drop the first set to the Reavers 25-20, led by a very feisty Abby Bergston, who finished up with 8 kills in that first set. So certainly Bergston leading the way for the Reavers, also helped out quite a bit by Gabriella Strazzeri, who had 4 kills in that first set. 2 blocks, 1 kill, and 1 ace serve for Larissa Potosi, and a kill apiece for Coffee and Deek. For the Cougars, 6 kills for Jaji Girado. They're going to need her to do even more if they're going to come back in the second set. Boogie Tiamalo with 4, 3 for Risano, and 1 for Lara Peach. Service in the second set started by the Reavers. Jaji Girado with a good shot, but it comes back in 1. Cougars with another chance. Jaji Girado loads up again on the right side. Block goes high up in the air. Iowa Western, though, doesn't let it fall. They chase it down. That's the effort that makes you a top 5 team. And service comes back across, or the shot comes back across, and it's just out past the outstretched arms of Katie Ernest. And the Cougars give up point number 1 here in set 2, brought to you by Winkler Electric. Winkler Electric, your doctor of electricity. Proud supporters of high school and college athletics. Let the doctors of electricity take care of your electrical needs quick as a wink. Winkler Electric, 635-1013. The official discussing some things on the far side as Wojtkiewicz awaits the all clear. She will serve again here for the Reavers. Just gets a piece of that one, but it goes across the net, and Jaji feeds it up for Jaji Girado, but kind of the tale of the day for the Cougars. Just a little bit of a misstep there for Jaji Girado, and whiffs the shot. So the Cougars find themselves down 2-0 here on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Service across, Katie Ernest to Andrade now at the 10-foot line. Boogie Tiamalo tries a shot cross court. Kept alive by Iowa Western, popped back over by the Reavers. Cougars with a chance now. Jaji Girado blocked down on the right side. It falls in bounds, and obvious frustration for Girado because no matter what she seems to do, the Iowa Western Reavers have an answer for it. And that is to be expected. That's why they are in the top 10 in the country each and every year, and right now sit at number 4. Got to be absolutely on top of your game with very few, if any, errors. And Jaji Girado lets go of some of that frustration with a good shot up the middle that's going to bring it back to the Cougars. First point of the second set for WNCC, makes it 3-1. Andrade back to serve now. And Andrade with a jumping serve goes back row. Spencer with a high dig right up front for Boogie Tiamalo, but just one of those shots where typically the opponent will let it go. Iowa Western great on defense, and in the end, a point that looked like it was going to go straight to the Cougars ends up going Iowa Western's way as Bersano misses out of bounds on the left side. And this is probably a great experience for the Cougars here because these are exactly the type of teams you're going to have to be able to beat if you want to try to win a national title. And you've got to make sure that you're making no errors and earning every single point like that one for Jaji Girado, telling her team, let's go, get fired up. It doesn't get any bigger than this, and Jaji Girado with a kill right in the middle of that Cougar circle. She'll go back to serve now for WNCC. Cougars trailing by 4-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Coming back the other way, it's a kill for Gabriella Strazzeri. And whereas typically the Cougars are the ones with all the hitters coming from all sides, Iowa Western right now loading up with Strazzeri, Bergston, and also Deek to an extent. Service comes across from Salerno. Andrade plays it near side. Boogie Tiamalo pushes one over, and that one will drop at the 10-foot line. The Reavers have been finding so much success with Bergston and also Strazzeri. They haven't really had to go to too many other hitters. As Tiamalo will serve a line drive back row. Spencer is there. Iowa Western at the 10-foot line will swing one across Salerno. And those are the kind of shots that should turn into a free ball opportunity. Instead, that's off the hands of Andrade and out of bounds. And that's a shot that really Salerno certainly didn't deserve a kill on, as it came from the 10-foot line and really was just an oomph to get it back over in 3. The Cougars give up another point, and it's 6-3 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Jumping serve from Strazzeri goes middle of the floor. Manu up to Andrade. Now they'll feed it to Lara Peach. Peached again denied. Back it comes. Cougars with another chance. Andrade gives Peached another shot at it. Again off the blocker's hands. Kept alive by Iowa Western. Great defense by the Reavers. Over in 3 now across cross-court feed to Peach once again. Third time not a charm as Iowa Western's going to bring it back over. Manu now up to Andrade. They'll try the other side, and it's going to be Brisano with a cross-court shot just inside the back line. And the Cougars are going to have to just continue hitting from all sides. Try to keep putting cracks in this very, very stout Reavers defense. Brisano with the service goes back row. Iowa Western will play it up towards the front. Bergson there with another shot. That one goes out of bounds though. Break for the Cougars. As Bergson again loaded for bear along that left side. Shot just a little bit too much on it. And the Cougars will get the ball back, trailing by 1, 6-5 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Brisano with a very costly service error. The kind you just can't afford to make. It goes straight into the net and falls to the floor. So rather than a chance to tie the game up, Cougars now trailing by 2 once again. Extremely frustrating for the Cougars to give up those points. The opponents don't earn them. Just like that, back-to-back errors by the Cougars. And it appeared as though as the season wore on, the Cougars were starting to clean up some of those little mistakes in preparation for teams like this. Simply can't make those errors. And again, back-to-back errors for the Cougars. A rotation violation. And the Cougars give 3 straight points to Iowa Western. And just when they were back within 1, they find themselves in a 4-point hole, and inexcusably, all 3 of those points coming to errors. And Andrade with a set dump, and again, Iowa Western with an answer for everything that WNCC is bringing to the table, but Laura Peach puts a soft swing on the left side to fall. Cougars fighting and scraping for every single point they're getting here against Iowa Western. And they're going to have to strap their work hats on if they want to get business attended to here today. Bergson undenied as they just cannot stop her. No blocker in the vicinity, and Coach Canales asking questions of Jaji Gerardo as Bergson gets another kill to add to her impressive total for the day. At 8 in the first set, she's got 1 here in the second. Already pushing double digits in kills, and the Cougars just cannot find an answer. Peach service is going to go out of bounds. Service error from Pocosi, and that's a much-needed break for the Cougars. Back within 3. WNCC has got to get a run going here. They've got to start chipping away at that confidence for the Reavers if they want to have a chance to win. Because right now, Iowa Western, clearly the team in control this afternoon in the final of the Lady Cougar Classic. Shot back over 3, high dig, jump ball to net. Kept alive by Iowa Western. Back it comes Andrade now with a chance. Jaji Gerardo has to swing one a little off kilter. And Iowa Western with a rare mistake on that particular set will get a 4-hit violation call. And now the Cougars will get the ball back. 2-point lead for the Reavers. Service from Laura Peach. And she's going to serve that one into the next county. And just when the Cougars had started to clean up those service errors, they are costing them in bunches today. 4 now. And it's just not going to work against a top 5 team. Volodkowicz now will serve across, just dumps one at the 10-foot line. Good save by Kao Perez. Hit back across by Tiamalu, but Iowa Western keeps it alive. Far side, Strazeri, back it goes. High dig up front, fed perfectly to Strazeri, but WNCC keeps it in the air. Brisano now with a shot across that's dug into the rafters. Iowa Western, back it comes, shot out of bounds from Strazeri, untouched by the Cougars, and WNCC back within 2. A set they absolutely have got to win after dropping the first set 25-20, and Andrade will go back to try to get a few to go for the Cougars. Service is across. Iowa Western will play it towards the left side of the net. Strazeri is going to end the run of Andrade immediately, though, off the hands of Brisano and out of bounds. Cougars have been dominated at the net, a position they have not found themselves in too many times this season, but Iowa Western is not going away. Liesmeyer now with the serve. Back row. Kao Perez up to Andrade. Jaji Gerardo comes back the other way. Back and forth we go. Cougars back within 2, 12-10 now, as Jaji Gerardo will get the service for the Cougars. Iowa Western awaiting the Girado offering. Right across the 10-foot line, Shaziri played up front. And a full head of steam for Ivy Deek. Had that one put right up in her breadbasket and came up swinging. So the well-oiled Reaver machine continues chugging along, and the Cougars just trying to find a way to slow it down. 13-10 now, Iowa Western. Service from Lauren Salerno. Back row, and Andrade will feed it to the middle to Brisano, and Brisano's going to get the kill on the right side. Cougars hovering around that 2-point deficit mark. It's 13-11. Huskers lose another close game, as you would expect today. 30-28 the final against Northwestern. Apparently that's all we can do this year is lose close games. Missing a 2-point conversion attempt to tie that one up, and Huskers now 3-5 on the season. Cross-court shot, that looked like it went out of bounds. Wow, that's a call that I think the officials missed. Handshakes all around for Iowa Western, but that ball was clearly out of bounds on the far side, and I'll tell you, Iowa Western doesn't need any breaks. 14-11 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Saved by Manu there. Now Andrade gives Brisano a chance. Block back. Cougars play it far side. Andrade back to Brisano. And Brisano sits Salerno down. Cougars back within 2, 14-12. Got to get a run going here. Can't just continue to hang around being down by 2, because eventually that's going to cost you the set. Have got to get some points strung together here, and Brisano will try to do that with service for the Cougars. This one will go across. Iowa Western plays it up towards the net. Blocked back down by Laura Peach and Santana Mitchell. Peach getting the most of it. Ivy Deek finding another spot on the right side, but Peach right there with her, and Cougars back within 1. Got to keep this rally going. 14-13 now. Reavers with a 1-point lead here in the Winkler Electric second set. Service from Brisano goes back row, and that's going to be an ace. Off the hands and out of bounds of Salerno. And the Cougars will tie this thing up at 14 apiece. This is about the spot in the first set that they tied things up, and then things started going Iowa Western's way. We'll see if the Cougars can take this one away. Service bounces just off the net. Iowa Western able to play it back. Salerno with a shot, kept alive by the Cougars. Andrade to Peach. Peach takes a shot, cross court. Iowa Western now comes back the other way. Bounces off the shot from Deek, and the Cougars get a chance. Peach now takes the shot and takes the lead. Peach stopped the front row of defenders. And this is when the Cougars have to capitalize on the momentum and really start applying the pressure here. 15-14 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. And the service run will continue for Brisano here in the Winkler Electric second set. Back row it goes. Iowa Western back up towards the net. Far side pushed over. Kept alive by the Cougars, but a free ball now for Iowa Western. Far side shot taken, blocked back by Mitchell. Bergston denied. She'll get another chance at it. Pushes this one over. And a net violation is going to be called as Bergston approaches too close to the net, and a timeout's going to be called. Coach Williams wants a timeout as Iowa Western finds themselves now in a 2-point hole. The Cougars making a move here, 16-14 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Again, the Lifestyle Center proud to sponsor our scoreboard here and all over the state and nation as we follow our local teams. The Lifestyle Center now featuring 25 to 40% off all trees and shrubs. Get $5 off any cosmetic, skincare, or hair care product when you bring in your old, and get a free Pandora ring when you buy 2 rings. The event ends today, so make sure you stop into the Lifestyle Center and take advantage. Pumpkin pedicure special, $40 when you book online at thespabytlc.com. And when you buy 2 chemical peels, you'll get the 3rd free. Schedule your consultation with Morgan by calling 632-5900. And have you heard about the Alex and Annie bracelets at TLC? Check out their entire collection, as well as fall and Halloween decor for indoors and outdoors. And you can book online anytime at thespabytlc.com. The Lifestyle Center at 3109 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. Cougars using up all of the timeout clock as Brisano will set back to serve now. 16-14 lead for WNCC. Certainly need to try to create a little bit more of a cushion here against a Reavers team that can score quickly. And Brisano serves that one all the way across the back line, out of bounds. Reavers watch it go, and the service error will shut down an impressive Cougar rally, and they now lead by 1.
Back to serve now, Maylee Spencer, the libero for Iowa Western. Dug up front, and Jaji set up, kept alive. Salerno always right there with an answer. Shot taken back. Cougars keep it alive. Now Brisano with a shot from the 10-foot line. Iowa Western back up front, kept alive by the Cougars. Good rally going here between the two teams. Peach denied, and that one goes off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. Went all the way from the right side across to the left, but it clears that right side or left sideline. Santana Mitchell now checks out of the ball game. Jaji Gerardo back in. Service from Kale Perez. Good line drive serve. Iowa Western will play it across from the 10-foot line. Now a chance on Jaji. Pushes it over. Iowa Western has to play it deep. Back towards the net, and they'll swing it over in three. Now on Jaji with a chance. Laura Peach, and she's going to... Oh, nice job. Touched by Iowa Western, and out it goes. Cougars now with a 3-point lead, 18-15, and a must-win Winkler Electric second set. Kale Perez with the serve. Back row it goes. Iowa Western will play it far side. Bergston with a chance. Blocked backward. Iowa Western back at it. Bergston. Second chance. Left side. Pushed over. Cougars keep it alive. Now a chance for Peach. And Peach. High dig for Iowa Western, but they'll keep it alive. Played over at the net by Strazzeri. Jaji Gerardo now. And Jaji back to Jaji Gerardo and pushed over. Iowa Western with a free ball now. Bergston off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. And Bergston gets the kill. I believe last touch by Fabiana Andrade, and Bergston again unstoppable today. Now 10 kills in the game, and the Cougars have battled with her all afternoon long. And she's got the Reavers back within two. 18-16, Larissa Ficosi back to serve now for Iowa Western. Jumping serve goes back row to Kale Perez, and Jaji will control it off of Jaji Gerardo. Quick kill right side. And Gerardo now with 9 in the ball game. No slouch herself. And it's a 19-16 lead now for the Cougars with Lara Peach back to serve. Need to get a run going here and try to close this one out and tie it up at a set apiece. Cross-court serve taken up by Strazzeri. Now played right at the 10-foot line and pushed over by Iowa Western. Free ball now for Andrade. Jaji Gerardo off the blocker's hands, kept alive by the Reavers. Now played to the net. Great diving save by Brisano. Boogie Tiamalu takes the shot. That one won't fall. Arms of plenty for Iowa Western, and they're able to get it back in three. Jaji Gerardo comes with a slam, and she blasts one home for her 10th kill of the day. 20-16 lead for the Cougars. Laura Peach back to try to keep this one rolling for WNCC. 20-16 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Laura Peach back row. Strazzeri is there for Iowa Western. Played up front now. Right side shot taken in. A score for Bergston as she finds a little bit of an opening in that back row. Gets it to drop. Cougars lead is 3. Pivotal point in this second set. Back to serve now will be Wolotkowicz for the Reavers. Cougars await the offering. Middle of the floor, Kale Perez to Andrade. Now Jaji Gerardo off the blocker's hands. Diving save kept alive by Wolotkowicz. Back row. Cougars now with it. Andrade, near side. Boogie Tiamalu, and that one's going to go off the front row of defenders there. Taylor Liesmeyer and Macy Coffey in on the block, but it falls. And Boogie Tiamalu with the kill. Cougars with a 4-point lead, 21-17 here in the Winkler Electric second set. Fabiana Andrade with the serve now for WNCC. Wow. Right into the net. That is a deal breaker. Just can't have that. And Andrade usually so spotless in her efforts, but that one is a killer. 21-18 now off the air. And that one's going to come back the other way and go out of bounds. So the Reavers give one right back. Doesn't make it look so bad. I believe that was Liesmeyer with the service that was outside on the right sideline. Service now from Jaji Gerardo. That clears the net. High dig up front. Played at the net, and a net violation called against the Reavers, 23-18. Cougars trying to take this one away. A timeout's going to be called by Coach Williams. We'll do the same. 30 seconds and back with more Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Tacos on 10th Street in Gearing.
This is number 4, Santana Mitchell, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. An exciting matchup here, as you would expect, between the number 1 and number 4 teams in the nation. Iowa Western taking set number 1, 25-20, but right now the Cougars on the edge and trying to tie this thing up at a set apiece. They lead 23-18. On the Lifestyle Center scoreboard here in the Winkler Electric second set, Jaji Jurado back to serve for WNCC. Trying to close out the Reavers here in a tightly contested. This one's going to be an ace all the way into the back row off the hands of Kaziri. Up and out it goes. Jaji Jurado with a great powerful swing. And she has brought the Cougars to set point 24-18 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Service from Jaji Jurado. Clears the net. That one's going to just be kept alive by Iowa Western. Looked like it was going to fall, and Jaji with a chance to Bersano. Knocked back over in one. Now the Cougars with another chance. Bersano, another hard shot, but Iowa Western, to their credit, keeps it alive. Over it goes. Cougars with another free ball chance, and Jaji feeds it up to Bersano, and Bersano puts the wraps on set number 2, 25-18. And the Cougars have tied things up, taking the Winkler Electric second set. Winkler Electric, your doctor of electricity. They are proud supporters of high school and college athletics. Let the doctors of electricity take care of your electrical needs quick as a wink. Winkler Electric, 635-1013. Second and third set break is brought to you by NTC. They are proud to support local youth, high school, and college activities over the last 40 years. And they are now looking for experienced drivers to join their team. Join the NTC family today by visiting NEBT.com. Cougars tied this thing up at one set apiece on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. We're going to step aside, take a 4-minute timeout, come back, talk stats, and get you set for an all-important set number 3 after this. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Where can you start a career that puts you in demand? At Western Nebraska Community College, you can choose from programs designed to launch your career or give it a complete makeover. Class sizes are small, so you get more personal attention with your instructors. Flexible class schedules and online programs make it convenient. Western Nebraska Community College. Start here, get there. Nebraska, Colorado, South Dakota, and Wyoming residents all enjoy our low in-state tuition. Summer classes begin June 2nd. Fall classes begin August 18th.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
A little bit of everything. Yes, that's right. They have a little bit of everything. Need a gift for any special occasion? They have one for everybody. A little bit of everything in downtown Scottsbluff. If you haven't been in to check it out, you need to stop in and you'll find a little bit of everything. For that person that has everything, you'll find something special from home decor, kitchen accessories, wedding or shower gifts, and even gifts for the griller or sports fan. It's all in a little bit of everything. 1610 Broadway in downtown Scottsbluff. Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Brad Ham in Scottsbluff help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Brad handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Brad Ham in Scottsbluff today and get to a better state with State Farm.
McDonald's knows that not all deals are good.
I mean, what is that?
It's called an umbrella. It's an umbrella for dudes. Comes with 6 different attachments. Flashlight, crowbar, stapler.
You paid money for that?
I did.
There's a lot to love for a little on McDonald's Dollar Menu and more, like a 6-piece Chicken McNuggets or a double cheeseburger for $1.69. And don't forget to add a $1 any size soft drink or tea. Prices and participation may vary, a la carte only.
Throughout my life, I've been the face paint fan, the cup holder hat with the straw fan, and even the I'm at the game, but I want to hear my favorite play-by-play guy, so I bring my radio to the game fan. Most of the time, I'm the stream at the TV from home with a Big Mac and fries from McDonald's fan. What kind of fan are you?
Share a Broncos tailgate box with 2 Big Mac burgers, 2 medium fries, 20 chicken McNuggets, and a Broncos window clean for $13.99 while supplies last. For limited time, prices and participation may vary.
Are you in need of a local electrician? Winkler Electric has been your doctor of electricity for 61 years. Winkler Electric offers residential, commercial, and farm electrical installation and service, including but not limited to new home wiring, remodeling, and repair. Additionally, they provide free estimates, install electric heating and surge protection. Let the doctors of electricity take care of your electrical issues. Quick as a wink, Winkler Electric. Give them a call, 308-635-1013.
JD's Ace Body Shop. You bend 'em, we mend 'em. Let JD and his team of experts put your vehicle back together. They're competitively priced and work well with all insurance companies. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and located at 1001 East Overland in Scotts Bluff. JD's Ace Body Shop, where you bend 'em, we mend 'em. Give JD a call today, 308-632-5523. JD's Ace Body Shop is a proud supporter of high school and college athletics. Have a great season, teams! I'm Trinity Siza, number 7, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Michael Reed with you here in the second and third set break, brought to you by NTC. As the young fans here at Cougar Palace get their chance to win some prizes and some t-shirts here and do the serving contest as they go over and across. Good lineup here and a pretty good crowd on hand for this number 1 versus number 4 matchup. Cougars bringing the fans to their feet here in set number 2, and I'm supposed to say hello to Waimanalo, Hawaii, which I finally started saying it correctly thanks to Keala Keo Perez's family telling me how to properly pronounce the name. So hello way out there in Hawaii. Of course, I know that James O'Connor, Mariah's dad, who brought me those delicious macadamia nut candies, appreciate him and all of our listeners across the Pacific. So thank you so much for listening in to your Cougar Volleyball coverage right here on Sunny 99.3. And the Cougars right the ship there, taking set number 2, 25-18 after dropping the first set 25-20. It was really led by the three-headed monster that was Barbara Bisano with 5 kills, 1 ace serve, 4 kills for Laura Peach, also 1 block, and then 4 kills and 1 ace serve for Jaji Gerardo. Between those three, they really were the driving force to get the Cougars back into this game and tie it up at a set apiece. Right now, Boogie Tiamalo sitting with 6 kills overall in the game. Barbara Bisano's got 8 with 1 ace serve. Laura Peach has 5 kills right now with 1 block, and the leader of all, Jaji Gerardo, now with 10 kills in the ball game. She's also got 1 ace serve. Abby Bergson has been everything so far for Iowa Western. She's got 11 kills in the ball game. She leads everybody for the Reavers here after 2 sets. Also pitching in with 6 kills was Gabriella Strazzeri. She's got 1 block so far in the game as well. 2 blocks, 1 kill, and 1 ace serve for Larissa Picosi. 2 kills in the ball game so far for Macy Coffey. 2 kills for Eva Deep. And also 1 kill for Lauren Salerno in the game for Iowa Western. Iowa Western again took the first set 25-20 after the Cougars had roared back to life after trailing by quite a few most of the way through. They tied it back up, and in the end, Iowa Western pulls away. The Cougars, meanwhile, end up pulling away midway through that second set and end up holding that lead through the end, 25-18. Your second set final. Second and third set break brought to you by NTC. They are proud to support local youth, high school, and college activities over the last 40 years, and they are now looking for experienced drivers to join their team. You can join the NTC family today by visiting nebt.com. We'll hold on for the ride, fans. This could be a wild one, and it could go all the way to 5 the way these two teams have played so far. So make sure you stick around for this. We're going to step aside, take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the third set after this. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Main Street Appliance is your premier store for appliances located in downtown Gehring. They offer kitchen and laundry appliances including refrigerators, cooktops, ovens, ranges, washers, dryers, and more. Check out Main Street Appliance's special offers, discounts, and rebates on top brand merchandise. Main Street Appliance is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 to 3. Main Street Appliance, 1455 10th Street in Geary, or give them a call at 436-5850. That's 436-5850.
BNC Steel has been locally owned and a loyal supporter of the community since 1946. Offering the Panhandle locally manufactured products, BNC Steel can custom build any building or structure that the consumer may need. They have a fully stocked steel sales warehouse. BNC Steel would like to wish all the local athletes good luck this sports season. BNC Steel, 2335 10th Street in Geary. Give them a call at 308-632-6188. It's time to talk about Big Sky Lincoln. Everyone knows about Ford, but have you checked out Lincoln lately? Did you know that every Lincoln model available is all or four-wheel drive? That includes every Lincoln car. Lincoln Motor Company has changed for the better, and we want you to check out Big Sky Lincoln. Our outstanding selection of new and certified pre-owned Lincolns, our premier Lincoln service. We guarantee you that if you don't see the Lincoln you're looking for, we can find it for you at no additional cost. Find us at BigSkyLincoln.com.
At Potbelly Bank, we work with generations of families. Those families stay with us, not because that's the way it's always been, but because they know we genuinely care about our customers. Our willingness to find a solution with local decisions means your best interest is always our top priority. That is what community banking is all about. Local people in our community working for your success. Community banking for you. Potbelly Bank, member FDIC.
I am Judge Zero to number 13, and you are listening to Cougar Volleyball.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. The third set up and running, and the Iowa Western Reavers will score first. Larissa Picosi with a set dump at the line to drop one in the midst of the Cougar defense, and coming back the other way with the serve now is Maylee Spencer. And it's going to be dropped straight back. Shaji Girado with her 11th kill of the game. And she'll plant one on the Reavers side of the floor to tie this thing up at one apiece. We're tied at one set apiece as well, with Iowa Western taking the first, Cougars taking the second, so an all-important third set. As Shaji Girado sends a line drive serve back row, Maylee Spencer moves out of the way at the last second, and it sails past the back line out of bounds. So a service error there for Shaji Girado, and the Reavers back on top by one. 2-1 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Larissa Picosi back to serve now for Iowa Western. Service goes back row to Ernest, and Jaji feeds it right in the middle of the floor. And Grisano's got her first kill of the third set, bouncing it off a couple of Reavers on its way out of bounds. Ties this game up at two apiece. She's got 9 now in the ball game. Third set brought to you by Century Lumber. The Cougars have the tools to finish the job thanks to Century Lumber. Serving the Scottsbluff community for over 80 years. Stop in today and let Century Lumber help you with all of your hardware and construction needs. Reavers with a mistake there. Pushed across the candy cane and out of bounds by Macy Coffey. Cougars will get the point and the lead with Boogie Tiamalu back to serve. 3-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back row it goes. Iowa Western now plays it up towards the front. Shot taken off the blocker's hands. Cougars keep it alive. And Jaji now feeds it up to Mitchell. She'll swing one over. Free ball now for Iowa Western. Erskine with a shot denied by Tiamalu, and Jaji far side. Laura Peach off the top of the net. Iowa Western keeps it up in the air. And a shot and a block by Santana Mitchell. Macy Coffey denied by the Gearing native. Up along that front row, and the Cougars up by 2. 4-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. As it's going to be Boogie Tiamalu back to serve once again. This one bounces off the net, and Iowa Western not ready for that one. Macy Coffey gets a hand on it, but it bounces up and off the net. Cougars up by 3. Boogie Tiamalu with the ace. Her service run will continue. 5-2 Cougars. Service this time goes right side, but another ace. As this time it goes off the hands of Maylee Spencer, bounces off the net, and Macy Coffey again making contact, but under the net it goes. And back-to-back aces for Tiamalu, followed by that error. And like I said, a lot of times errors and aces seem to come together. So 2 aces followed by an error. The Cougars lead is 3. 6-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Wojtkiewicz back to serve for the Cougars. And Wojtkiewicz jumps one across. Grisano is there, 10-foot line, and Draji feeds it all the way across to Laura Peach. Peach mistimes her jump and her hit, and that one goes into the net, so the Cougars give a couple back. Earning all those points to give back too freely is just kind of things that give Coach Canales nightmares, I'm sure. Service across, back row, double-fisted by Manu and Brisano, and now a point for Iowa Western as it's going to be a two-hit penalty against the Cougars. And this is what is just, what's so difficult for this team is they'll play so many hard-fought points and then they'll just turn around and give up 2 or 3 in a row. And you just can't do that against the top teams in the nation. So a 6-3 lead is now 6-5. And Milankovic is back to serve once again for the Reavers. Over it goes, and that one's going to fall straight on the floor. Manu out of place, and that one drops right past the 10-foot line. Inexcusable that time for the Cougars, and they just give up their lead. Can't have that happen. 6 apiece on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Another ace for Milankovic as she tries to drop a short one, and Manu again comes up underneath it, but back-to-back mistakes by the Cougars. I gotta tell you, just when things were looking pretty good coming out of that second, third set break, the Cougars giving up too many free ones. Iowa Western, and they earned in this third, only earned 3. And Laura Peach, thankfully, blessedly, will end the drought for the Cougars as she sends Milankovic to the floor. Cross-court shot makes it 7 apiece on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back to serve now is Brisano, back row. That one's going to go straight up in the air. Iowa Western will play it up front. Strazzeri is there, saved by Kao Perez. Laura Peach with back-to-back kills, tickling the tape on that left side. And Laura Peach brings it back for the Cougars 8-7. And you just wonder where they'd be if those little errors hadn't happened and they didn't give away so many free points. Just those kind of things that Coach Canales and company have been working on cleaning up all season long. And another mistake, another error as Brisano sends it past the back line. That's 4 errors now for Brisano in this game. Just cannot be giving away free points, especially now when you're playing the number 4 team in the nation, because they're going to come with plenty of offense of their own. And those free points just make it difficult to overcome. As Peach will take a shot off the front row of blockers, Iowa Western keeps it alive. They'll just push one over. Santana Mitchell with a high hoist, and then the Cougars forget the volleyball's on the floor, and they're not going to get back and forth. Wow, that's not going to work, ladies. Santana Mitchell posts one clear up into the wrappers, and then everybody just watches it fall. Rabinali, or rather Brisano, the only one to even touch it. And the Cougars giving away another one. Laura Peach, thankfully, will again end the misery for the Cougars as she'll push one across, misplayed by Iowa Western at the net, but both teams playing relatively sloppy right now. Both need to try to find some rhythm, and we'll hope the Cougars can do it first. We are tied at 9 apiece. And just another unbelievable error as Kao Perez sends one straight into the net. Cougars just rattling off a ton of points for the Reavers here in this second set, and it's not going to, or third set, and it's not going to get it done. Brisano with a shot across, Iowa Western now with a chance. And one of the few earned points of this third set as it's going to go for Iva Deek on the right side. Cougars making it easy on Iowa Western here in this third set, and they've got to try to turn this thing back around. 11-9 now. Cougars find themselves in a 2-point hole. Brisano is there, Andrade up front. Jaji Gerardo denied. Iowa Western will keep it alive at the 10-foot line. Played near side. Strazzeri is going to miss the back line. And thankfully, Iowa Western makes mistakes too, as that will bring us back within 1. 11-10 with Laura Peach back to serve now for the Cougars. She'll get the all clear and now puts a hand into this one. Crosses the net. Iowa Western now near side. Strazzeri. Cross-court shot kept alive by Kao Perez. Great diving dig. And now Brisano will just punch one across in 3. Iowa Western with a free ball. Strazzeri again a shot denied by Kao Perez. Andrade back across the court. Boogie Chiamalo, it bounces off the head of Strazzeri. Iowa Western's got more breaks off of their players' heads, and then Jaji Gerardo and Fabiana Andrade just watch it fall in between them. There have been so many campfires lit here by the Cougars in this third set. It has been the bane of their season, it seems. Third set play. They have got to try to turn things around here. And that one, again, Strazzeri off of her head, over the net it goes. I mean, you just basically expect those to go out of bounds for a free point. But instead, the Cougars out of play, thinking the point's over. You just can't ever give up on that ball as long as it's in the air. And the Cougars will come back and get another one off of an error by Iowa Western. And both teams apparently just trying to let the other one win here in set three. A myriad of errors being committed by both teams. Fabian Andrade with a nice serve across. Iowa Western called for the whiff, and very rightfully so. For a moment, I thought the officials were going to miss that one, but Larissa Picosi did all but put a diaper on that thing as she carried it across to the right side of the net. Ties this game up at 12 apiece. Cougars need to take control of this third set with Fabian Andrade back to serve. And that's going to go past the back line. Unbelievable. When you need to take control of a match, the last thing in the world you want to do is give up a service error, and that gives the lead back to the Reavers, 13-12. And the service across for Sano up front to Andrade. Now Jaji Gerardo right side, blocked back down. And that's why you can't give up errors, folks, because when you do, the Reavers are going to come up, get blocks, they're going to get their kills, they're going to get their points. And when you add them to all the free points you've given up, it makes it very tough to beat a team that is in the top 5 of the nation. And just like that, the Reavers find themselves back up by 2. And they're just straight up honestly not earning it. And Brisano is going to get denied. They're going to say untouched by Iowa Western. The ball clearly went past the back line, but the Cougars rejoicing, immediately thinking they're going to get the point. And just like that, the Reavers up by 3. And it's really been because of too many mistakes by the Cougars. A diving save by Andrade, but this one's going to go out past the back side of the gym. And for all the hard work and effort that the Cougars have put forth, they find themselves in a 4-point hole, and they've honestly got no one to blame but themselves. Too many mistakes here, and they've got to try to find a way to fix it coming out of this timeout. 16-12, back in 30 seconds with more Cougar volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Wesco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Wesco location today. Wesco, service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through.
Aloha, this is number 8, Boogie Sumaru, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. The Cougars digging themselves a very deep hole, and they're going to have to try to find a way out of it. When you add up the service errors in this set alone, 5 service errors for the Cougars, and they find themselves in a 4-point hole. Errors favoring the Reavers 11-3. That's just not going to cut it. Cougars down 16-12 here, trying to come out of the timeout with some power. Brisano denied. She keeps it alive, though. She'll get another chance, and she's going to miss that left corner. Cougars completely out of rhythm, and right now the Reavers taking control here in a must-win set for either squad. You hardly think that either team can afford to go down 2-1. And back to serve will be Spencer. She'll cross the net. Just one of those little things that make it so much easier to win when you can clear the net on a serve. And Maylee Spencer is going to give good effort to chase that one down, but it's going to go off of her fist and out of bounds. And thankfully the Cougars are going to get the ball back. 17-13 is the score on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, and Shaji Gerardo with service for the Cougars, and a whiff. Another mistake by Liesmeyer from Iowa Western, and that's a good break for the Cougars. They'll need several more of those. As it's now 17-14, Shaji Gerardo back to serve once again. Back row it goes. Iowa Western will play it up towards the 10-foot line and punched across by Strazzeri. That one goes out of bounds. So now, just like we saw in that first set, Iowa Western opening the door for the Cougars again by making a few mistakes of their own, and the Cougars are back within 2. 17-15, another high arcing serve for Shaji Gerardo. And coming back the other way with the kill, it's Abby Bergston. She's been relatively quiet, but she's got 2 kills here in the third set. She shuts down the Cougar momentum. 18-15 now the score on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Larissa Picosi back to serve for the Reavers. And Pocosi sends one back row to Ernest. Andrade now feeds it up to Santana Mitchell. 10-foot line saved by Pocosi. Back in two. Cougars with a free ball. And Boogie Tiamalu on the left side takes a nice shot, but kept alive by Spencer. Now back in three. Bergson is there. Saved by Kale Perez. High dig straight up front. And a perfect placement for Taylor Leesmeyer. When you give him an opportunity to cherry pick it, that's exactly what's going to happen. And the Reavers get a free point off the Cougar assist. 19-15 now, and Iowa Western pushing towards this all-important set-free victory. Back to serve now is Pocosi. Jumping serve crosses the net. Ernest up to Andrade. Now far side. Pushed over by Tiamalu. Kept alive by the Reavers. And they'll get it back in three. Off the net it falls. Cougars keep it alive. Andrade, 10-foot line. Kale Perez punches one back across. Now the Reavers with a chance. And Bergson is going to get the kill. They're going to say touched by the Cougars. Everything going Iowa Western's way, and another timeout called by Coach Canales. Much needed. 20-15 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
The world's most intriguing diamonds come from the master craftsmen of Antwerp, Belgium, the world's diamond capital. This is Tracy from Bentley's Fine Jewelry Repair. By journeying direct to Antwerp, I'm able to examine and hand-select each individual diamond for my store. Before I leave, I will be pre-selling diamonds at savings of 40 to 50% off retail prices. Come and see us before October 1st to pre-order your dream diamond direct from Antwerp, Belgium. That's Bentley's Fine Jewelry Repair, downtown Scottsbluff, your only local direct diamond importer.
This is number 4, Santana Mitchell, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
And welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Michael Reed along with you from the Logos broadcast booth. My statistician, Kendra Nola Reed. And back in the West Coast studios, Teresa Momsees. Deep into set number 3 we go, 20-15. Santana Mitchell tries to push one across. Iowa Western's not going to fall for it, and then they watch the ball go up and out of bounds. Iowa Western has only earned 9 of their 21 points here in this third set. The Cougars have just straight up handed it away. And it was much as we saw back in that opening tournament of the season. Cougars were up, looked like they were going to take a 2-set commanding lead and then just giving things away. However, Brisano not giving that one away. She'll blast one right into Strazeri and down it goes. But the Cougars with a big problem here, down 21-16 in set number 3, and Boogie Tiamalu back to serve. We need a run here. As she'll get the all clear, sends one back row. Iowa Western plays it up towards the net and pushed over. Iowa Western just playing smart volleyball. Bergson comes up, realizes there's too many defenders in her way, finds a spot on the floor and just pushes it down. And the Cougars just out of position. 22-16 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cougars in a very dangerous position here as they are on the edge of dropping set number 3 and going down 2-1 to the number 4 team in the nation. Certainly have not played like we've seen them play lately, other than perhaps the exception of that second set. Laura Peach with a shot across. Iowa Western keeps it alive. Strazeri blocked, but it goes over, and another point for Iowa Western. Cougars just a step behind, and it seems like it's been that way most of the afternoon. Iowa Western up by 7, 23-16. Back to serve will be Wladkiewicz. 10-foot line to Manu. Now Andrade feeds it near side. Brisano will get the kill. Sends Wladkiewicz to the floor. Cougars still down by 6 though. 23-17. Got to get a rally going here with Brisano back to serve. That one's going to go into the back corner. Wladkiewicz plays it up front, and now the shot from Strazeri blocked, kept alive by Kale Perez. Laura Peach with a chance, left side block, kept alive by Andrade. Back to Peach again, left side off the blocker's hands. Now Iowa Western with a chance. 10-foot line, Strazeri with a shot, kept alive. Nice diving dig by Kale Perez. And over it goes from Brisano. Free ball now. Coming back the other way. Cougars keep it alive. Far side, Laura Peach. Cross-court shot. Kept alive. Iowa Western swinging fist and keeping it off the floor. Andrade, middle of the floor. Kaylee Spryer denied but kept alive by Laura Peach. And now Brisano comes back. And some perseverance pays off for the Cougars as they'll end up getting the point. Still in a hole, but showing signs of life. Back within 5, 23-18.
As Bersano back to serve again for WNCC. Good serve. Bailey Spencer up front now. The shot back the other way. Bersano with the dig, and it's played back. Still kept alive though, and then in the end, Bersano with just a bad shot into the net. So a pretty good rally, in jeopardy of being shut down here by Iowa Western. Back to serve is Taylor Leesmeyer, 24-18. Set point now for Iowa Western. Middle of the floor to Manu. Andrade, far side. Laura Peach clocked back in the face of Kaylee Spryer. And that's going to do it for set number 3. Taken away by Iowa Western. They now lead 2 sets to 1. Third set won and sponsored by Century Lumber. Cougars have the tools to finish the job thanks to Century Lumber. We will hope so, because they got a lot of work left to do now. Serving the Scottsbluff community for over 80 years, stop in and let Century Lumber help you with all of your hardware and construction needs. Cougars find themselves in a 2-1 set hole. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Pop quiz. If Jimmy has a tuna sandwich, Susie has last night's leftovers, and you have a hot, delicious Spicy Jack burger from Runza, who's having an awesome day? You are, because our Spicy Jack is loaded with pepper jack, jalapenos, bacon, and jalapeno ranch. And if you want your day to get even more awesome, try the Spicy Jack Runza sandwich or chicken sandwich too. Spicy Jack's got so much flavor, we couldn't contain it to a burger. Runza, the difference is real.
For 3 generations, Jala Funeral Home has been here to help you through the trying times of losing a loved one. With an experienced staff of over 100 years of experience, we're still here to assist you in all your planning needs with professional and personal attention to every detail. We've been helping families since 1962 with unparalleled service and artistry. We're able to serve the Valley with the finest in funeral service, a proud past, and a promising future. Jala Funeral Home, our family serving your family for 3 generations.
What set Century Lumber apart? Well, that's easy. At Century Lumber Center, they're committed to providing their customers with quality products and outstanding service at competitive pricing that you've grown to expect. With a sales staff with over 80 years of experience, they're there to assist you with all of your projects from start to finish. Stop in today and let them help you with all of your hardware and construction needs. Let Century Lumber earn your business today. Century Lumber Center, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff.
At Scottsbluff Body and Paint, we handle anything from towing, minor dents, and major collision damage with ease. Our investment in state-of-the-art equipment is backed by skilled technicians, trained in the latest repair techniques, and with years of experience. Best of all, we are insurance-friendly and recognized as a direct repair facility for many of the national insurance companies. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, the #1 rated body and paint shop in the Valley, located at 1502 Circle Drive, Scottsbluff.
I'm Trinity Sizewood, number 7, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Michael Reed along with you from the Logos broadcast booth. Kendra Noah Reed, my statistician, and back in the West Coast studios, Teresa Monteith. Cougars find themselves in a 2-1 set hole after losing the third set. 25-18. Iowa Western helped out by a slew of Cougar errors, however. Just too many mistakes, and the Cougars honestly just gave that third set away. They're going to have to try to right the ship here, and they need sets 4 and 5 if they want to come away with a victory and secure that spot atop the NJCAA rankings, now number 1, but that ranking in jeopardy now as they trail 2 sets to 1 to Iowa Western, led in that third set by, you guessed it, Abby Bergson with 4 kills. She's now got 15 in the game, and a kill apiece for pretty much everybody else, Leesmeyer, Wladkowicz, etc. And now the Reavers will start out with the ball here in set number 4. Right off the bat, a service error by Straziri, so a good break for the Cougars. I believe this is the first set they've led to start things off in set 4, brought to you by First State Bank, proud supporter of Panhandle Athletics. When you grow, we grow. Back to serve is Andrade with a good jumping serve. That one comes back across in one and out of bounds. And just like we saw in set number 3 with Iowa Western get a few quick early points, the Cougars now up to a 2-0 lead early on in set number 4. Andrade with service once again, played up towards the net and pushed across. Larissa Picosi, a master of that set dump, just as is Andrade, and she takes advantage of the situation. 2-1 now on the Limestone Center scoreboard.
Cougars with the lead, but Maylee Spencer with the ball for the Reavers. Shot across, diving save again by the Cougars, and they'll somehow get it back in three. That one falls in bounds. Bad move by Lauren Salerno as she watches it go, just fisted over by Brisano. The Cougars completely out of place, somehow able to get that back over. And it's going to turn into a point for the Cougars. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come as Kennedy Siza will join the game for the Cougars now. High jumping serve for Jaji Gerardo. Played back in three and another kill for Abby Bergston. That one sends Katie Ernest to the floor, and it brings the Reavers back within one, 3-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cozy back to serve now for Iowa Western, working left to right on your radio dial. Dig up front, Andrade now plays it to Brisano, but played right back up where Iowa Western could get it, and then across the way into the scores table, Andrade can't track it down. And they take out the scoreboard in the process. So it's now 3-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, but they're going to have to figure out a way to get it turned back on as that play took it completely out. And over there working on the problem now is trainer Doug Jones, who apparently can fix scoreboards just as he fixes ankles and knees. Back to serve again is Pocosi. 10-foot line nearly drops, kept alive. Andrade now plays it. Boogie Timalu pushes one over. Iowa Western able to recover. And back it goes in three. Brisano, Andrade now near side. Back to Boogie Timalu. And Timalu with the score. And I believe I said 3-3. It's actually now 4-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Laura Peach will check back into the game. Up front she will go. Katie Ernest out. Peach joins Kennedy Siza and Brisano up front. Well, Andrade and Kale Perez take up residency in the middle, and Boogie Timalu back to serve for the Cougars. Service is across. Iowa Western will play it up front towards the net. Bergson, nice shot, but kept alive by the Cougars. Back over it goes. Free ball now as Brisano sets it up for Peach on the net. Pushes one over. And a point's going to be called as Peach is going to get called for the net violation. Point goes to Iowa Western. Now 4-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cougars have got to have this one, or else it's going to be an Iowa Western victory. Cougars trying to push it to 5 after giving up set number 3. Too many mistakes made by the Cougars, and Iowa Western was right there to capitalize. Brisano not taking any chances there, though, with a nice shot right side off the hand of Pocosi and out of bounds. Cougars lead is 2, 5-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back to serve now, it will be Brisano. And she'll send one deep. Spencer is there for Iowa Western. Plays it far side. Straziri. Shot denied by Brisano. Now Andrade gives Laura Peach to try. Off the top of the net. Kept alive by Iowa Western. Good diving save by the Reavers. Back it goes. Straziri's shot kept alive by Manu. Now up front, 10-foot line. Brisano shot across. Iowa Western. Coming back. Straziri. Denied by Peach. Got the line. Kennedy Siza wins the jump ball, but it's brought back over in 3. Now a free ball for the Cougars. Andrade to Kennedy Siza. Over it goes. Kept alive by the Reavers. Good rally by these two schools. Peach denies Straziri again. Now Andrade, 10-foot line. Brisano. And Iowa Western back up front. Hit over. Kept alive. Brisano. Andrade set up. Pushed back row. Kept alive by the Reavers. Now back it goes. Little teardrop shot taken by Coffey. Cougars back over. Brisano. Nice rally. Two teams continue to fight. Swung over. Kept alive by Mono at the net and ending the point of Straziri on the left side of the floor. And some confusion over on the far side. Coach Canales wanted an over call on Straziri, and Straziri, a yellow card is going to go against Coach Canales as he argues the point. And he might have had an argument there as Straziri did look like he was pushing the left side of the net. He's not happy about the way that one went down. But all it's going to do in the end is get him a yellow card, and the Cougars lead is 5-4 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. The officials over there talking things over at the scorers table. And Coach Canales still not happy about things as he talks things over with the sideline official. So Coach Canales, probably no resolution, but on we will go. And in the end, it will be Iowa Western's point and ball. 5-4 in the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cougars still lead. But Taylor Leesmeyer back to serve now for the Reavers. Back row to Kale Perez. Andrade now feeds it back to Peach. Nice cross-court slam. And Peach right back to a 2-point lead for the Cougars. And the Cougars are going to need a lot more than that if they want to try to take this one away from Iowa Western, because they're going to have to take 2 straight sets, something that not many teams have been able to do against the Reavers so far this year. Shot taken by Straziri and a thunderous block by Jaji Dorado. And that gets the fans here at Cougar Palace on their feet. Cougars have played better in the even-numbered sets here apparently today, as they are rolling here early on in set number 4. 7-4 in the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Kale Perez, good blast as she sends it across to Iowa Western. They'll come back with Straziri. Kale Perez up to Andrade. Now Laura Peach. Peach off the blocker's hands, kept alive back row by Wojtowicz. And Straziri with a shot crossing the back line out of bounds. And I think Coach wants Straziri to come over the net again that time. Trying to make sure those officials are keeping an eye on things, but the Cougars will get the point, leading 8-4. Kale Perez goes back row. Iowa Western now plays it left side. Straziri's shot blocked out of bounds off Jaji Dorado's hands. And the momentum will shut down temporarily for the Cougars here, but they do lead 8-5 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back to serve now is Lauren Salerno for Iowa Western. As she gets the all clear, she'll palm one over. Back row, Manu up to Andrade. Now Jaji Dorado right side. And she takes out some of that frustration on the volleyball. You don't want to make Jaji Dorado mad. And apparently the volleyball said something as it came back across the net. She takes a little bit of aggression out on it, and the Cougars now up by 4. 9-5. Laura Peach with the serve. Iowa Western at the 10-foot line now coming back with Ida Deek off the top of the net and out of bounds. Cougars with a bit of a run here. 10-5 now the score on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, and a must-win set 4. And then it just becomes a quick dash to 15. And a rotation violation is going to cost Iowa Western a point, and I mean really, because that was going to be a service error. Laura Peach sent one past the back line, and Coach Williams wants a timeout. Cougars lead 11-5. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Waste Connections of Nebraska Incorporated provides the following services: residential, commercial, roll-off, and rural collection services. With the transfer station open to the public Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Main office business hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. Closed on Saturdays and Sundays. Waste Connections of Nebraska for all your waste needs. Located at 710 Country Club Road in Gearing. Give them a call at 308-632-6060.
Aloha, this is number 2, Kiala Keo Perez, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. And speaking of Kale Perez, thanks so much to her family for bringing me a little goodie bag full of Hawaiian imports. If you want to call it Hawaiian imports, but I got lots of candy, some coffee, all straight from Hawaii. So thanks so much to the family of Kale Perez. Appreciate you all thinking about me, as Mr. James O'Connor, father to Mariah O'Connor, brought me some macadamia nut candies earlier this season. I certainly always enjoy tasty treats. As the Iowa Western Reavers get a tasty treat coming out of the timeouts. It's going to be a kill for Ida Deek off the hands of the blockers and out of bounds. Cougar lead is 5, as they've got work to do here in set number 4. 11-6. Trailing 2 sets to 1. Gotta have this one, and then gotta get 15 first in the 5th. Service comes across from Straziri, up front to Andrade, now near side. Felicia Malu blocked back, and actually it's going to be called as a out of bounds anyway, making contact with that red and white striped pole. Cougars up to 4 points now, 11-7 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Got to shut this run down before it gets out of control. Straziri serve up front, Andrade, now Jaji Dorado. Not much on it. It's going to be brought back the other way. Blocked at the net by Jaji, though, denying Abby Bernston something they haven't been able to do a whole lot of today. And the block will give the point to the Cougars and the serve to Jaji Dorado. 12-7 here in set number 4. And some substitutions here for the Cougars. We'll find out when it's all said and done. Looks like Jaji actually is going to go back up front, and Andrade will be the server. So here we go. Fabian Andrade back to serve for the Cougars. Jumping serve, goes in the middle of the floor, and that one's going to be an ace as it comes across and goes right over the Logos broadcast booth. Cougars lead is 6, 13-7. Things working so far, but still business left to be attended to here. Fabian Andrade back to serve once again for the Cougars. Jumping serve goes across the other way, and it's going to go the same. Right into the Logos broadcast booth. Back-to-back ace serves for Andrade. And that's pretty important. 14-7 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cougars getting some cushion here in set number 4. Andrade service once again. This one's going to be played by Iowa Western, however, far side. And a chance there for Bergston. Triple shots all coming straight at the Logos broadcast booth here. However, you always skip dodging a few volleyballs if it means Cougar points, and that one was out of bounds off Bergston. And the Cougars now up by 8, 15-7, as Andrade will continue service here. That one's going to go back row. High dig, played up front, and just swung over in 3. Cougars with a chance now. Andrade, Gerardo, cross-court slam goes home. And Jaji Gerardo with another kill. She has been huge in the effort so far today for the Cougars, and it is all WNCC here in set number 4. 16-7 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Cougars trying to push this to a set 5. Service is across by Andrade. Jump ball to net, won by Boogie Tiamalu. She's got the 5-inch advantage over Picosi at the line, and she takes it, and it's 17-7. Cougars with a double-digit lead. 30-second timeout, and back with more Cougar volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Nebraska Transport Company is proud to be able to support our local youth activities for over 40 years. NTC is the name that you know and can trust for all of your shipping needs, from LTL truckload, guarantee and expedited, to full-service logistics solutions, and now our newest division, pneumatic and bull. If you're looking for a company where you're more than just a driver, we currently have various opportunities for you to join our team. NTC, a company that cares.
I'm Lara Fish, number 12, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Cougars taking care of business here in set number 4, as well they should, and it's kind of the way that the Cougars go sometimes, sort of a Jekyll and Hyde routine, as they'll play spotless volleyball sometimes and just look like an absolute unstoppable juggernaut, and then other times, like in set 3, too many errors giving the opponent too many opportunities. When you're facing a team like number 4 Iowa Western, you cannot give them any more rope, and you absolutely have to. Service again from Andrade. She's got a couple of ace serves in this particular run. Hit back across. Now the Cougars with another chance. Jaji Gerardo saved on a pancake dig by Iowa Western. Jaji Gerardo denied, and then Boogie Tiamalu with a wide shot on the left side. I'll tell you, Jaji Gerardo, that was a point that the Cougars could have used. But Iowa Western again showing that resiliency, keeping it alive, and then taking advantage of the Boogie Tiamalu mistake. 17-8 now, Cougars with the lead. Service just across the net for Maylee Spencer. Now Boogie Tiamalu with another chance. This one she'll keep inside. Back to a 10-point lead for the Cougars, 18-8, as Kennedy Siza comes back in to provide some height for that front row. Keo Perez will head to the bench. And Jaji Gerardo back to serve. Good hard serve, and that one's going to be an ace. That one played badly off the hands of Strazzeri, and that one popped straight out of bounds. And the Cougars in full control, trying to put the wraps on set number 4, 19-8. Jaji back to serve once again for WNCC. Substitution in the game now. Strazzeri will sit. She's replaced by Maddie Hamlin, 5'2" freshman out of Council Bluffs. And Jaji Gerardo giving the all-clear signal. Another good serve, but that one's going to be just past the back line. Good hit, but too much on it. Caught up in the wind, perhaps. Defense possibly here at Cougar Palace. And the Cougars lead is 10, 19-9, trying to shut out the Reavers here in set 4 and push to a decisive set 5. Pocosi with a serve. Keo Perez up. Andrade now. Boogie Kiamalu just pushes one over. Out of place that time. Pushed over now by Taylor Leesmeyer. Cougars with another chance. Boogie Kiamalu denied. Kept alive momentarily by Andrade, but then Kennedy Siza can only get a foot out there on that one. And this is what the Cougars have to avoid, is letting the Reavers get back into this one. They've got to have set number 4. 19-10 now the lead. Pocosi back to serve again for the Reavers. Should cross the net. Back row. Andrade now plays it near side. Boogie Kiamalu with a shot. Kept alive by Hamlin. Now back over in 3. That one goes out of bounds though. Shot by Iowa Western gives the point to the Cougars. Back up by 10. It's 20-10 here in set number 4. Iowa Western with a 2-1 lead, but the Cougars knocking on the door here in set 4. Boogie Kiamalu. Good serve goes back row. Played far side. Shot taken. Blocked temporarily by Brisano, but Macy Coffey will end up with the kill as it goes back to the back row and to the floor. Boogie Kiamalu will now step out of the ball game. She's replaced by Filipino Manu. As the Cougars set up with defense along the back row. Keo Perez, Manu, and Brisano. Peach, Andrade, and Kennedy Siza up front. Manu will play it up to Andrade. Now Peach with a shot. Cross court in front of an outstretched hand of Maylee Spencer. And it's back for the Cougars with the kill from Peach. 21-11, and Brisano sets back to serve now for WNCC. Cougars drawing ever closer to taking this 4th set. Brought to you by First State Bank. Proud supporter of Panhandle Athletics. When you grow, we grow. Cougars keep it alive after the 3-shot hit. And saved up by Peach. Still kept alive. Kennedy Siza and Peach somehow working some magic along the front row. Now Andrade sets up chance. Iowa Western back in 3. Free ball now for the Cougars. Andrade sets it up near side. Laura Peach blocked back. And apparently Keo Perez getting some concrete in the shoes as she will just watch that one fall. And the Cougars leaving that door open, a dangerous thing to do against the Reavers. Service across, played back row. Manu now Andrade and Kennedy Siza blocked right back down. The Reavers with quick points coming in droves. And they're back with an 8. Cougars have got to start putting the foot down here. As it will be Leesmeyer back to serve again for Iowa Western up front. Andrade now with the feed, middle of the floor, pushed over by Brisano. That one's going to drop. Iowa Western watched that one go. They let it go as it would, and it falls right on the line for the Brisano kill. Brisano with well over 400 kills on the season for the Cougars, and she's added quite a few here today as well. Back to serve, Keo Perez, good hard shot, dig all the way up front, right there for Jaji Gerardo, and they're going to call a net violation. That's pretty terrible. They've been given Iowa Western all the breaks in the world. Straziri is basically camped out on top of the net. One time, Jaji Gerardo gets up there to take the cherry pick shot, and she gets called for the over the net. That's just not going to cut it. Jaji Gerardo with another chance right side, kept alive back row by Salerno. Now over it goes. Cougars with a high dig back over to Iowa Western. Now free ball chance. Shot taken, kept alive by Brisano. Now Andrade feeds Peach up front. Shot taken. And Maylee Spencer is there. Back the other way. Cougars again. Good save by Brisano. Laura Peach with a chance. Blocked back. And the Cougars leaving that door open. 7-point game now as Iowa Western just continues to claw ever closer. 22-15 now the score. Salerno back to serve for Iowa Western. Cougars have got to tighten things up here and take this 4th set or it's game over. Andrade now puts it up front. Jaji Gerardo right there. And it may not have been drawn up that way, but it works. Andrade just brings it back so that Iowa Western couldn't feast on it. And Jaji Gerardo's right there to plant the fist, rather a palm, and put it right down to the 10-foot line. Cougars within 2 of shutting out set number 4. 23-15, Peach back to serve. Back row it goes. Spencer pops it straight up into the air. Now the 10-foot line. Back it goes from Straziri. High dig from the Cougars. Andrade keeps it alive, and they're going to call a ridiculous 2-hit call against Andrade. The officials trying to make their mark here late in set number 4. Just need to let these ladies play a little bit. 23-16 now as Fraziri goes back to serve for Iowa Western. Cougars still just trying to close things out here in set number 4, but Iowa Western never willing to go away quietly. Boogie Tiamalo cross-court shots in Spencer to the floor, but it's a diving save. Now Iowa Western back in 3. Free ball for the Cougars. Andrade now with a chance for Johnny Germano, and she plants one right in front of Salerno to push set point. 24-16. Cougars trying to push this to a 5th set. Number 1 versus number 4, living up to all it was billed to be. And Andrade trying to put the wraps on set number 4 here for the Cougars. Service across, back row, misplayed, but Iowa Western able to bring it back up towards the 10-foot line. Over it goes, free ball now for Andrade. Off far side, rather. It's Brisano, denied. Back comes Iowa Western, blocked at the net, and they're going to punch it back over. Cougars now with another chance. Brisano feeds it near side. Boogie Tiamalo off the blocker's hands. They're kicking, they're fighting, they're scratching, but it goes down. And the Cougars take set number 4 to tie this thing up at 2 apiece. On the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, 25-16, your 4th set final. We're coming back for set number 5 after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Logos on 10th Street in Gearing.
Where can you start a career that puts you in demand? At Western Nebraska Community College, you can earn a cosmetology degree in as little as 14 months. That puts you on a path to become a licensed cosmetologist. Get hands-on experience in our state-of-the-art salon. Tuition is affordable and financial aid is available. Style your own career at Western Nebraska Community College. Nebraska, Colorado, South Dakota, and Wyoming residents all enjoy our low in-state tuition. Visit WNCC.edu for more information.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this rally for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
A little bit of everything. Yes, that's right. They have a little bit of everything. Need a gift for any special occasion? They have one for everybody. A little bit of everything in downtown Scottsbluff. If you haven't been in to check it out, you need to stop in and you'll find a little bit of everything. For that person that has everything, you'll find something special from home decor, kitchen accessories, wedding or shower gifts, and even gifts for the griller or sports fan. It's all in a little bit of everything. 1610 Broadway in downtown Scottsbluff.
Aloha, always put Uno, number 15, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
Welcome back to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. An exciting matchup here between the number 1 team and the number 4 team in the nation, WNCC. On top of the rankings, but Iowa Western has been there not only this season, but many times before. And this one is going to go down to an all-important 5th set. First one to 15 is going to take it. And the Cougars are going to start with serve. I believe Fabian Andrade will begin the ball for the Cougars here. Stick around after the game. Powell Valley Company's post-game show. We will award the MVP of the game, brought to you by BNC Steel. And also our Bentley Fine Jewelry and Repair Gym. Player of the game. Sets 1 and 3 belong to Iowa Western. Sets 2 and 4 belong to the Cougars. And it's been kind of just a tale of two teams for both. In the sets where they've been impressive, they have been impressive throughout, but in the sets where they've lost, they've looked like they've missed a step or two, and that's for both teams. Set number 3, Cougars really just giving it away with too many errors, and that ended up costing them in the long run. 25-18 was that 3rd set final. But the Cougars come roaring out, leading by as many as 10 through most of that 4th set. And they take a 25-16 win in that 4th set, brought to you by first state bank to force a fifth set. And again, this is just a quick sprint to 15. First team there wins. We'll switch sides after the 8th point. And Andrade starts things off here in the 5th set. Service across. Iowa Western now plays at middle of the floor. Strazzeri's there. Dug up and kept alive by Kale Perez, but out of bounds it goes. And Katie Ernest and Boogie Tiamalo give chase, but nothing doing. And Iowa Western's going to strike first here in the 5th set. 1-0 in the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back to serve now is Spencer. She'll send one into the back row. Up front, Andrade now feeds it to Jaji Dorado. Right side of the net. That one kept alive by Iowa Western. And Iowa Western's going to get 2 quick points to start this 5th set. Cougars don't play 5-set ball very often, and they have struggled in the times they have. A kill there for Abby Bergson, who's been on the mark all day long for Iowa Western. Cougars need this point. You cannot afford to play catch-up in a 15-set 5th set. 15-point 5th set, rather. Boogie Tiamalo cross-court shot. That one's going to stay just in bounds. Huge break for the Cougars, as I think Iowa Western, most of the crowd thought that one went out of bounds, but it will be a kill for Tiamalo, and it brings it to a 2-1 Cougar disadvantage. Back to serve now is Jaji Dorado. Back row it goes. Iowa Western plays it up towards the net. Bergson is there. Blocked back. That one comes back across the Cougars high up in the air. Andrade now with a chance for Grisano on the far side. That goes off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. Cougars tie it back up quickly at 2 apiece. Back and forth we go. Jaji Dorado will continue service for the Cougars. See if they can get it here. Iowa Western will play it towards the back over goes. Free ball. Tiamalo, another good shot. Comes back. Cougars with another chance. Grisano far side. That one's going to be a Cougar point. Off the hands of the blockers on the right side and out of bounds. Cougars take the lead here in a decisive 5th set. Jaji Dorado will continue service for WNCC. 3-2 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Service, good shot, back row. Strazzeri up front, jump ball. Cougars win for the moment, but Iowa Western coming back with it. And another kill for Abby Bergston. And if the Cougars could have found an answer for Abby Bergston sometime this afternoon, things might have gone a lot more swimmingly, as she has just taken advantage all day long along that front line. And back to serve now will be Picozzi for Iowa Western. Ernest now she feeds it middle. It's a point for Grisano with authority straight down the middle of the pipe. And Grisano gives the Cougars the lead back at 4-3 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard here in the 5th set. Ernest will sit. She's replaced by Laura Peach. Strong front three with Peach, Kennedy, Siza, and Grisano. And a service error from Boogie Tiamalo. Come on, Boogie, that's not going to get it done. Past the back line, you just got to get it over the net and keep it in front of that back line at a point like this. Got to keep those serves under control. So frustratingly, the Cougars will allow Iowa Western to tie it back up after the service error. And it's Wladkiewicz to serve it the other way. Manu up to Andrade, now far side, shot by Grisano, and that's another thunderous point by Grisano. Playing Plinko off the front line of blockers for Iowa Western. Cougars back up by 1, 5-4. Grisano back to serve now for WNCC. That serve is going to go well past the back line. Wow. I'm telling you, fans, the Cougars can be their absolute own worst enemy at times. Just inexcusable. You gotta match. You gotta get every point, and you can't give up free ones. 2 service errors for the Cougars here, and Iowa Western back on a tie with the Cougars, rather. 5-5. Laura Peach with a chance. That bounces off the blocker's hands. Iowa Western keeps it alive. And Strazzeri is going to come back swinging. Cross-court shot lands inside, and Iowa Western takes the lead. And it wouldn't be near as frustrating if Iowa Western was earning all of the points, but the Cougars just giving up too many free ones, and service errors are the ones you just cannot afford. So back to serve now will be Liesmeyer. Cougars play a high dig. Andrade set dumps one over, but Iowa Western, as usual, has an answer. Back at top. Laura Peach now. No answer for that shot. The heavy-hitting German will blast one down to tie this thing back up at 6 apiece. Cougars give it back. So Kale Perez back to serve. Infinity Siza out of the match. Andrade, Dorado, and Lara Peach up front. Service goes back row, played by Straziri. Now at the 10-foot line, Straziri with a shot. Over it goes. Free ball for the Cougars. Andrade back to Lara Peach. Right back in the same place. And the Cougars back in front by one. 7-6 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Nearing the midway point of this third or fifth set. And it all comes down to this, number one versus number four. First one to 15 takes it. Cougars far side, Straziri block, kept alive by the Cougars. Free ball now. Jaji Dorado, right side, up-court shot, goals! And Jaji Dorado brings this crowd to their feet, 8-6. Cougars take the lead. And we're going to switch sides now in this fifth set. Cougars move from the right side to the left. They are now working left to right on your radio dial. They will continue service as Iowa Western sets up camp on the right side of the floor. Momentary stoppage of play while both teams get situated. 8-6 Cougars. Huge, huge. Any lead is huge at this point in the game. And they've got to keep applying the pressure here. Keo Perez back to continue service for WNCC. Whistle blows and we are back underway. Keo Perez service across back row. That one hits the back flag judge out of bounds. 3 service errors in this fifth set for the Cougars. Unbelievable and absolutely inexcusable. Cannot have it happen. Not in a matchup like this. Lauren Salerno back to serve now for Iowa Western. Iowa Western has not had a lot of service errors in this game. Lara Peach now with a chance on the left side and she blasts another one home. Lara Peach has been huge in this fifth set for the Cougars so far. And she's got a 2-point lead back, 9-7 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. First one to 15 wins as long as you got a 2-point lead. Lara Peach service back row. Iowa Western now plays it just in front of the 10-foot line. Straziri, high dig off Rusano. And that one's going to send Keo Perez up and over one of the chairs on the Cougar bench. She gets up no worse for the wear. But the air going out of the sails will be Cougar faithful here momentarily. 9-8 now as Iowa Western gets the point. Straziri now with a serve for the Reavers. As Straziri sends one across, back row, Keo Perez to Andrade, now feeds it over. Boogie Tiamaru, excellent adjustment in the air just to push that one over. Realized she didn't have a chance to get a good smack on it, so she just drops it right down on that 10-foot line. Cougars hit 10 first, 10-8 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Andrade back to serve now for WNCC. Jumping serve is across, kept alive, high dig back over. Boogie Tiamaru pushes one down, somehow kept it alive. It's got to be a point for the Cougars up off the scoreboard. And down it comes. Rusano is there to try to shut it down anyway. Iowa Western can't make a play. And the Cougars on a 3-point lead, 11-8 here in set number 5. 30-second timeout. And back with more Cougar volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Brad Ham in Scottsbluff help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Brad handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Brad Ham in Scottsbluff today and get to a better state with State Farm.
I'm Katie Ernest, number 14, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
The Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3, an extremely exciting matchup here as it is a set 5 battle between the number 1 and the number 4 teams in the nation. Cougars right now up by 3 late in set 5, 11-8 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, trying to close things out and avenge an earlier season loss to Iowa Western at their home floor. Fabian Andrade back to continue service for WNCC. This one goes into the back row. Iowa Western plays it up front again. Shot taken and slammed home by Iowa Deek. So Iowa Deek will slow down the momentum for the Cougars here late in set 5. 11-9 now on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back to serve. It will be the libero, Maylee Spencer, 5'5" sophomore out of Kaneohe, Hawaii. Service goes in the middle of the floor. Brasano now Andrade. Jaji Gerardo. Cross-court shot. Bounces one off Salerno. And that's another kill for Jaji Gerardo. Only 2 here in set number 5, but she has a ton so far in this ball game, and she has given her team a 3-point lead, 12-9. On the Lifestyle Center scoreboard, back to serve now is Gerardo, trying to continue to put the pressure on. Jaji Gerardo, backcourt shot all the way to Salerno, now played up towards the net, pushed over. Good save by Ernest. Now the Cougars with a chance. Brasano, good hit, tracked down by Iowa Western. They'll play it back over. Strazzeri is there, saved up by Brasano. Now cross-court shot out of bounds from Boogie Tiamalu. And Boogie just misses that right sideline. 12-10 now. Iowa Western hanging around here in set 5. Back to serve now is Spicozzi. Cougars can't allow Iowa Western to get a run going here. As the Cougar faithful cheering on their squad. Diving save, Andrade now plays it over to Boogie Tiamalu. That one won't fall. Iowa Western keeps it alive again. And punched over in 3. Ernest now up front to Andrade with a shot for Brasano off the blocker's hands. Punched back, kept alive, but nobody from Iowa Western able to track it down. And Bergston and Spencer just watch it fall, and the Cougars back up by 3, 13-10, 8 points away from a huge victory over the number 4 team in the nation. Boogie Tiamalu, back row service. Now up front, it's played near side and pushed over in 3. Good save by Peach. 3-ball chance now, and swinging for the fences is Brasano on the right side. Way too much on that one. And Iowa Western still within 2, 13-11 and still alive. Back to serve now will be Wladkiewicz. Cougars away, trying to push this one to a game point. Extremely important point here for both teams. Wladkiewicz sends it into the back row. Manu up to Andrade, now sets it up for Peach. Peach blocked right back down. And Macy Coffey has brought Iowa Western back within 1. Cougars have got to get this point, or they run the risk of this one going long. Wladkiewicz back to serve, so important. As these two teams going back and forth, 13-12, Cougars with a 1-point lead. Manu up front to Andrade, just setting up, and Brasano tries to push one over. Iowa Western not cool, coming back to Strazzeri, and Manu keeps it off the ground, but not far enough. Andrade can't get to it. Iowa Western comes back and ties this thing up at 13 apiece. Just when the Cougars had the chance to slam the door, Iowa Western comes back with 3 straight points, and they've got a tie ball game once again. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3. Are you the local electrician? Winkler Electric has been your doctor of electricity for 61 years.
Winkler Electric offers residential, commercial, and farm electrical installation and service, including but not limited to new home wiring, remodeling, and repair. Additionally, they provide free estimates, install electric heating and surge protection. Let the doctors of electricity take care of your electrical issues. Quick as a wink, Winkler Electric. Give them a call, 308-635-1013.
Aloha, I'm Mariah O'Connor, number 11, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball.
All on Sunny 99.3. Ever important match here. 13 apiece on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. This one can straight up go either way. Take the whole rest of the game out. It just comes back down to these last 2 points. Manu up front to Andrade. Now feeds it to Laura Peach. Peach off the row of blockers. Iowa Western now with a chance. Spencer feeds it up to Strazzeri. She punches one over. Cougars keep it alive. Andrade now near side. Off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. It's a kill for Brasano. And it is game point for the Cougars. 1 point separates them from their biggest win of the season over the number 4 team in the nation, Iowa Western, a team that defeated them in the opening weekend of the season. Cougars with a chance at it here. Game point, 14-13. Crowd is on their feet at Cougar Palace. Brasano with the serve. It goes back row. Maylee Spencer plays it up front. Shot taken. Strazzeri's going to keep this one going. Manu just hits it with one fist and it falls away, and we're going to extra points here. Unbelievable. Cougars with another chance to shut this one down, and they just cannot close out Iowa Western. Back to serve now will be Maddie Hamlin for Iowa Western. Services across, Manu is there, and Draji feeds it far side, let it feed, block back down. And the advantage now goes to Iowa Western. They came crawling back in this game, and now they have a chance. Blocked back by Macy Coffey. And Iowa Western can break the hearts of Cougar Palace with one more point, 15-14 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
You bend them, we mend them. Let JD and his team of experts put your vehicle back together. They're competitively priced and work well with all insurance companies. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and located at 1001 East Overland in Scotts Bluff. JD's Ace Body Shop, where you bend them, we mend them. Give JD a call today, 308-632-5523. JD's Ace Body Shop is a proud supporter of high school and college athletics. Have a great season, teams.
This is number 6, Kaylee Stryer, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Iowa Western has hung tough throughout this entire match, and they have forced it now to a game point situation. Hamlin with the serve, back row, Manu, a high dig all the way up front, and Draji the quick ball connect, but Iowa Western keeps it alive. And it's going to be a two-hit violation call against Iowa Western. Cougars get a big break there. As Andraji was forced into a jump ball situation at the net after the long dig by Manu, Iowa Western unfortunately had to recoil and never could recover. Cougars tied this thing up at 15 apiece. Back and forth we go. Kale Perez now with service. Shift for the net. That's a high dig all the way up front. Cougars with a free ball chance now. Jaji Dorado right side off the blocker's hands. Back it goes. Pushed over. Iowa Western somehow tracks it down again. Jaji Dorado now up to Andraji right side. Jaji Dorado with a thunderous slam from the right side, and she has brought this Cougar crowd back to its senses. 16-15 on the Lifestyle Center scoreboard. Timeout Iowa Western. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
Main Street Appliance is your premier store for appliances located in downtown Gary. They offer kitchen and laundry appliances including refrigerators, cooktops, ovens, ranges, washers, dryers, and more. Check out Main Street Appliance's special offers, discounts, and rebates on top brand merchandise. Main Street Appliance is open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and Saturdays 8 to 3. Main Street Appliance, 1455 10th Street in Gary, or give them a call at 436-5850. That's 436-5850.
Hola, my name is Valerie Vasquez from Puerto Rico. My number is 5, and you're listening to Cougars Volleyball.
By 3, Michael Relongity from the Logos broadcast booth. It is game point once again for the Cougars. Kale Perez back with a serve. It crosses. Back row. Iowa Western plays it up front. Now a chance for Strazeri off the blocker's hands. Manu keeps it alive. Fabiano Andrade. Far side Lauren Peace off the blocker. The Cougars with a 17-15 final here in set number 5. And the Cougars have beaten the Reavers in 5 sets, 3-2. And the Cougars will remain the #1 team in the nation with a huge 5-set victory over the Iowa Western Reavers here this afternoon at Cougar Palace. The Cougars, against all odds, coming back, losing sets 1 and 3, but still somehow, someway turning back. A team that enjoys success year in and year out, but Iowa Western is going to come up empty here in their first trip to Cougar Palace, and who knows how long. Iowa Western now 33-6 on the season. The Cougars improved to 36-3, and what a 36 win it was. As the Cougars will remain #1, a huge victory over #4. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with the Platte Valley Company's post-game show after this. You're listening to Cougar Volleyball on Sunny 99.3.
PNC Steel has been locally owned and a loyal supporter of the community since 1946. Offering the Panhandle locally manufactured products, PNC Steel can custom build any building or structure that the consumer may need. They have a fully stocked steel sales warehouse. PNC Steel would like to wish all the local athletes good luck this sports season. PNC Steel, 2335 10th Street in Geary. Give them a call at 308-632-6188.
It's time to talk about Big Sky Lincoln. Everyone knows about Ford, but have you checked out Lincoln lately? Did you know that every Lincoln model available is all
or four-wheel drive, that includes every Lincoln car. Lincoln Motor Company has changed for the better. We want you to check out Sky Lincoln. Our outstanding selection of new and certified pre-owned Lincolns, our premier Lincoln service. We guarantee you that if you don't see the Lincoln you're looking for, we can find it for you at no additional cost. Find us at BigSkyLincoln.com.
Not your account number or balance. You. We care about our customers and understand your concerns are valid. That is why we listen to you and take your input into consideration when we make our decisions. In a fast-paced, high-tech, automated world, we put the person back into personal service. This is what community banking is all about. Local people in our community working for your success. Community banking for you. Pot Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Wesco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Wesco location today. Wesco, service, solutions, success. Wesco's your best value through and through.
Hello, this is number 3, Fatima Manu, and you're listening to Cougar Volleyball and Sunny 99.3.
On Sunny 99.3, Michael Reed putting the wraps on an afternoon of exciting volleyball from Cougar Palace from the Logos broadcast booth. My statistician Kendra Nola Reed, and back in the West Coast studios, it is Teresa Montees. Appreciate you keeping us up and running this afternoon. And the Cougars picking up arguably their biggest win of the season, a 5-set masterpiece over Iowa Western, 20-25, 25-18, 18-25, 25-16, and then taking the fifth set 17-15 to come away with a 3-sets-to-2 victory over a team that had defeated them early on in the season. A game which, again, going back to it, the Cougars had every opportunity to win, trying to take that second set. They had a 2-point lead to try to shut it out, gave up 4 straight points on errors, and it ended up going Iowa Western's way early on in the season. But the Cougars get a chance at revenge here, and they will split the season series with Iowa Western, picking up the victory here this afternoon at Cougar Palace. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't pretty at times, but it was effective. And the Cougars are now 36-3 on the season as they prepare for their final regular season matchup on Wednesday at NJC. Time now for the Pot Valley Company's post-game show. At Pot Valley Companies, they provide you a broad range of financial tools for your short and long-term needs. See all that they can do for you at pvbank.com. For Iowa Western, pretty impressive afternoon for a few of the Reavers, including especially Abby Bergson. Finished overall with 17 kills in the ballgame. Cougars had trouble trying to find an answer for her all day long. She was pretty pivotal for Iowa Western in the loss for the Reavers. 14 kills in the matchup for Gabriella Strazzeri, also 7 kills in the game for Eva Deek, and 2 blocks for Macy Coffey in the game for Iowa Western. A few assorted kills here and there for everyone else. Larissa Fakasi had a couple of kills, 3 kills in fact, 2 blocks and an ace serve. While Macy Coffey also had 3 kills to go with her 2 blocks. But meanwhile for the Cougars, a very good, impressive team effort all the way around. For the Lady Cougars, leading the way was Barbara Brisano, who had 20 kills in the game, 6 in that 5th set. She absolutely was on fire for the Cougars when she had to be. All of the points for the Cougars in that 5th set were earned. Rather, 2 went on errors, I should say. They did get 15 points, however, of their 17, with 6 kills in that 5th set for Barbara Brisano, 4 kills for Laura Peach, 3 for Jaji Gerardo, and 2 for Boogie Tiamalu. Meanwhile, Jaji finished with 18 kills, 2 ace serves, and 2 blocks. Good all-around performance for Jaji once again today. 11 kills for Boogie Tiamalu. She had 1 block and 2 ace serves. 14 kills for Laura Peach. She also had 1 block in the ballgame. 3 ace serves for Fabiana Andrade, and a block for Santana Mitchell as well. But the players that needed to come through, those hit masters for the Cougars, Jaji Gerardo, Barbara Brisano, Boogie Tiamalu, and Laura Peach coming up when they needed to, and it turns into a winner for the Cougars, who, for all intents and purposes, will remain the #1 team after the huge win